Now it is time. Let our game begin. It's unlocked! We can get through! Okay, guys, let's do it! Yay, Clover's still alive! I mean, I know that she's still alive because of what happened, but still, I'm so happy! Hi, Clover! You have no idea how much I missed you! Huh? Truth had gone, and truth had gone. Ah, now Truth is asleep in the darkness of the sinister hand. That was on the paper!
Wait, what? What the hell was that? That voice? Huh? What?
What's up?
Huh? Oh, nothing.
You press the buttons. Was it... I think it was right, left, right. Was it... Yes! Alright, we did it!
One, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
Yes! I knew it!
Huh?
Huh?
Hey, what the hell were those numbers?
Oh my gosh. Are those...
Huh. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
Snake!
No way! What? Why are you...
Snake!
Oh? Is that you, Clover? I apologize for worrying you.
Alright, Snake's alive. I mean, I already knew that, but after seeing what he did with Ace, I'm happy he's alive.
Snake!
You? Why?
Junpei? And Seven? Is that you? Is everyone else there as well?
No, Santa held him hostage.
Oh.
Jeez.
You're back!
Aww.
Gently now.
Aw, happy Clover is best Clover.
My body's still a little weak.
Oh, you're back! You're back! You're really here! Oh, you're back!
Come now, what's gotten into you? You're acting as though I've returned from the grave.
You did! I really thought you were dead!
Huh?
You jerk! Idiot! Idiot! Idiot!
Well, she went from yandere to tsundere. Alright, now that all four of us are here, we can get out.
I see. I believe I understand things rather well now, thank you. In the shower room, there is a dead body wearing my clothes. Because of that, you thought that I was dead, correct?
Yeah.
You also discovered a corpse in the captain's quarters, and Santa turned on you here, in this room. Do I have it straight?
Yes.
Well, the dead body in the captain's quarters is a surprise.
Sorry. There wasn't a good time to tell you.
Don't worry about it.
Well then, I've got a pretty decent idea of what happened while I was indisposed, but it's still something of a mystery who did all this, and why. The corpse in the shower room that looked like me, and the corpse in the captain's quarters. Why were they killed in the way they were?
You don't know?
No. Why would I?
The guy in the shower room. We don't know who he is, so let's just call him Mr. X. Anyway, this Mr. X is wearing Snake's clothes. But you're wearing some kind of weird robes. That means someone took your clothes and put them on Mr. X. We need to figure out who that was.
I apologize, but I have no idea who might have done this to me. I only just now woke up. I was unconscious during all the events you just described to me.
You know, it's funny how I thought I was originally gonna hate X because I thought he was gonna be like Byakuya from Danganronpa. But nah, Snake's cool.
They must have undressed me and changed my clothes during that time.
When were you knocked out?
When we split up to look for the red.
Where did they get you? Do you remember?
It was a small room in one of the hallways on C deck.
What happened?
The same thing that happened to every one of us when we were abducted. A canister releasing some sort of gas was thrown into the room.
That's what happened to us at the end of the other ending.
I believe the gas is some sort of incapacitating agent.
Then that means it was...
0.
Looks that way, huh?
There's nothing else I have to tell you.
Okay, so that means 0 is either Snake or June. Because June was in the room right before, like, we left. So she might have just dropped the canister and left. Or it could have been Snake. He grabbed June and left. But I'm 99% sure June is 0. Because the 0 bracelet equals 6. So 6 equals 0. And that doesn't say, hey, your waifu is a demon, and I don't know what does.
When I woke up, I was in this coffin.
Why? Why did 0 make Mr. X wear Snake's clothes? How would that benefit 0? I don't get it. What the hell does any of it mean? And I have no idea how I got the passcode for the coffin either. Truth had gone, and truth had gone.
It's like we've been through another dimension or something.
Where did those words come from? Why did I feel compelled to push the buttons on the bracelet after hearing them?
You think this game is kind of breaking the fourth wall with all these endings?
All I know is my fingers moved on their own. It was like I did it subconsciously. I don't get it. What the hell does any of it mean? Also, Snake and Clover had been subjects in a similar experiment 9 years ago.
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger. And someone did actually die. A girl.
The girl! That's Santa's sister, I bet!
Her name was...
There had been another experiment conducted on this same ship 9 years ago, and a girl had died during it.
It's the girl! It's Santa! It's Santa's sister, I meant. The girl is Santa's sister!
Morphogenetic field theory. The 2 murders. Switching clothes. The nonary game. 0. He's the ringleader. The person who trapped 9 of us on this sinking ship. 0 should know everything. If we can uncover 0's identity, all of our questions will be answered.
At any rate, we'll have plenty of time to decipher the details later. For now, it is of utmost importance that we escape.
Yeah, can we please escape? I'm getting seasick.
Junpei, it was 4:30 the last time you checked the clock, yes? That means we have less than an hour. We must hurry.
Hey, how are we gonna get out of here?
Isn't that obvious? Through the other number 9 door.
Oh yeah, you're right. With Snake, we can open the door.
Yeah, we have the 9!
Don't tell me you hadn't figured that out.
Come on, you gotta tell me these things.
I figured it out way at the, the beginning of this when we found the 9 doors.
I, assumed you'd figured it out.
It's okay. 7 is a little dummy, but we still love 7. 7's officially daddy now. No, Ace is no longer daddy. 7's daddy.
Forget it. Let's just get going. All right. You guys ready to go?
Let's go!
Yes!
Yep.
Not yet.
Huh?
Before we go in, I'd like to check something.
You want to check something?
Yeah, but before I do, 7, could you pull the lever? I want to make sure we can verify with just the 4 of us.
What do you mean? We don't need...
Just do it, alright? But if the door opens, don't go in yet, okay? Please, this is really important. I really need to check this, okay? Work with me here.
Fine.
Yeah, we can get out!
Alright, that means the 4 of us can go into door 9.
So, we knew that already. It's obvious.
Obvious. Yeah, you're right. It is. Now, what happens if we add 0's bracelet?
What?
0's bracelet?
Why don't you take it out, Clover?
Oh.
So you did know I had it.
Yeah, you ain't sneaky, bitch.
I picked it up because I thought it might be useful sometime.
This was on the left hand of the corpse in the captain's quarters. If you look at it, you can see it's got a 0 on the face. Just to make this a little easier to talk about, I'm gonna call the guy we found dead in the captain's quarters, Cap. Then I should be able to open door 9 with just me, Clover, and his bracelet. Though the big question is, if Cap is the mastermind of this game, would he really put one of these bracelets on? Anyway, let's just give it a shot. Clover, give me your hand.
Okay.
Now the captain's bracelet. And pull the lever. I knew it.
Yep. June is 0.
Now, what does this tell us?
Maybe the bracelet has to be on your wrist in order for it to work?
No, that's impossible. Did you see how the panel showed a 3rd asterisk when I scanned Cap's bracelet? Whether or not it's on your wrist doesn't matter. All you have to do is put the bracelet near the panel for it to register.
Huh. Looks like you're right.
See? So what does that mean? There's only one possibility.
That bracelet isn't the number 0. Is that what you're saying?
It's 6.
That's right.
Then what number is it?
Let's find out.
Scan the bracelet with this combination. Let's see. Okay, Snake, Junpei, and Cat. So 2 plus 5 plus 6. 2 plus 5 is 7 plus, no, it's not gonna work. Snake, Clover, and Cat. So 2 plus 4 is 6 plus 6, that's 12, no. Snake, Junpei, 7, and Cat. So 2 plus 5 is 7 plus 7, and Cap is 6. Alright, so 7's 14, 7, no. Snake, Clover, 7, and Cat. So 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 7 is 2 plus 4. Alright, 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 7 is 13. No. 7 plus, alright, 7 plus me plus Cat. So 7 plus 5 is 12, plus Cap is 6. 7, me, and Cap.
Let's try 7, me, and Cap. If this combination opens the door, then Cap's bracelet is number 6.
Yep, it's this one.
Hey, it opened! The door opened!
What? Why? What does that mean?
It means June is 0.
Isn't it obvious? Cap's bracelet is number 6.
But doesn't it say 0?
This isn't a 0. The symbol on here isn't a number 0. It's a letter O.
It's an O?
Oh.
Whoa, wait a minute. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I mean, we figured out that Cap's bracelet is 6, right?
Yeah.
Does that mean there are 2 people with 6s?
There is most likely only one person with a 6.
But I don't get it. What about June?
Well, this is only an educated guess, but I think June's number was never 6 to begin with. Her bracelet was flipped.
So she's number 9?
In other words, June's real number is...
9!
9.
What? But wait, how are we able to go through the numbered doors then?
That seems the most likely.
Then all this numbered door stuff was just a load of crap?
Guys, we've been moved.
Why would you say that?
Because if June is 9, then the numbers wouldn't match up. Here, look.
List of all the numbered doors June's gone through.
I'll let you know what I'm writing, okay, Snake? And that's everything. I wrote down which door she went into and with whom. And I wrote what all the numbers were. So if you switch 9 in wherever there's a 6, if the digital root is 7, then you can't open door 4. If the digital root is 2, then you can't open door 8.
Clover, do you notice anything interesting on that list?
What?
What do you mean?
You're talking about 3, right?
3?
That's Santa!
Santa's always in the room with her. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
Oh my god. Are Santa and June fucking?
Yes, that's right.
What about it?
That's quite simple, really.
Santa and June are working together. Oh, I think I figured it out. June was part of that experiment with Santa's sister. And after they somehow got up and Santa's sister died, Santa wanted revenge on Ace. So June like is like, hey, let's get revenge on Ace together. So June and Santa are working together. Bruh, my brain is so fucking huge.
You told me that the first time you came to this room, Santa was the first to refuse to leave June behind. Now, doesn't that beg the question why? Why would Santa do such a thing?
Because he's working for her.
The answer is easy. Because Santa can't open door 9 with only 7 in Lotus.
He's in cahoots with her.
Of course, there's only one reason for that. His number isn't actually 3.
What is his number?
Santa's real number. 7? Would you be so kind as to modify my sister's equations?
Yeah, sure. This is what you were getting at, right, Snake?
0.
Thank you. That is exactly right, 7. Santa's true number wasn't 3.
It was 0.
It was 0.
So Santa is 0.
No way. Santa is 0?
And June was 9, not 6. Conversely, Santa was 0, not 3. Plus 3 and minus 3, they cancel one another out. Nothing appears out of order.
Santa was still playing by the rules of the notary game this whole time.
Precisely.
So you're saying Santa planned this whole thing?
Or maybe it was June, but I don't know.
I'm not sure if he acted alone or not, but I think it is safe to conclude that he is 0. If my hypothesis is correct.
Okay, but watch it actually be June.
Snake's hypothesis. Something doesn't seem right. June's bracelet being flipped. Even if that were possible, that would mean there are 2 number 9 bracelets. And if that's the case...
All right, that's enough talking. Let's go. It's high time we went through that door.
Let's go.
It's right
Let's
there.
escape.
Oh. Alright, let's keep going.
I think these stairs go to the bottom deck.
Looks dry.
Let's head down.
Hey, it's a...
Oh, that has to be for Neptune, right? Because it looks like a trident.
This is the Neptune symbol. There must be a key around here somewhere.
Yeah, I knew it. It's Neptune.
Neptune key. I only have the Uranus key card.
It's a different planet. Plus, it's the wrong kind of key.
Let's turn around and go back for now.
Yeah. Hey, another door. And a card reader this time.
It's the Uranus symbol.
This is the place.
Oh, this is where we can find Alice, right?
Wow!
That's a lot of books.
It's totally full of books.
There's so many. I don't know where to look.
Alright, if we want to get through that door out there, we need the Neptune key. I say we split up and look for it.
Okay.
Very well.
Sure thing.
Good. Let's get started then. We don't have a lot of time. Hurry.
Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the forest of knowledge. Alice! I knew it! As he began his search for reasons he didn't fully understand, Junpei felt those particular words float through his mind. What's this? Ernal Punib Ulf. I can't read, and I actually can't read this shit, so... What's the deal with these titles? They're all just gibberish. Hey, what if you, like, switch them around? Switch them around? Yeah, if we move them around, maybe they'll spell something. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, I get it. Yeah, heck, it's worth a shot. Alright, is it nope? Is it blub? I think that might be blub. Oh, open! Open here, find bulb. How about this? Looks like putting these books in the right order opened this thing right up. Yeah, that was a piece of cake. Honestly, yeah, I'm honestly happy we're getting easier puzzles now. Hooray! You did it, Junpei! I guess that turned out well enough. So the letters from the title spell out. Open here, find bulb. Powerful light bulb. Alright, now what? What's this? An overview of conformal field theory. Ah, well, it's a theory that posts an invariant quantum field where conformal transformation can take place. Knock it off with this science voodoo stuff. You trying to put me to sleep? Yeah, who cares about nerd shit? It's 2022. What's this? There's something here. There's a note on that table. Lights to the book. Huh, what does that mean? Interesting. Well, intelligence often hides stuff in the darkness. Have you ever thought about the pages of a book? Each page only sees, maybe 2 or 3 minutes of light before the reader is on to the next. They spend the rest of their lives locked in darkness. Rather like myself. That's horrible. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining, not at all. Snake is into small spaces. I live in the darkness, yes. But that has gifted me with the ability to catch the truths others might miss. I can hear the voices hidden in the darkness, you might say. Okay, emo. Kitab al-Azif. Man, they've got some weird stuff here. I can't even pronounce this one. Who's that? Some famous guy? It's not a person's name. It's the name of a fictional book created by Abdul al-Azred. Ahalzred. I can't fucking read. It's said to be one of the sources used to creation of the legendary Book of the Dead, the Necronomicon. Ooh, we're getting into some spellcraft shit. Oh. So these are all cult books and stuff. What's this? This one says the golden rabbit and the moon on it. Does it mean it's about a rabbit that lives on the moon? Rabbits are pretty cute, but what's the moon stuff about? I mean, rabbits are often associated with the moon in Japan, which explains, like, Sailor Moon, because, you know, Usagi, her name means rabbit. It's talking about the Judas tree that is said to grow on the moon, according to Chinese legend. What's this? Hang on, I need to read this. Teletemporation and telepathy. What the hell is this one? Well, I know what telepathy is, but I've never heard of teletemporation. Wow, I'm just not reading today, am I? What do we got here? Ladders. More books. History of the medieval period. Maybe it's about Sir Lancelot? Isn't he just a story? I don't think you're gonna find a guy who doesn't really exist in a history book. A kid's book here. It looks like it's a children's story about Native Americans. Don't you think a random book like that is kind of suspicious? Maybe you ought to hold on to it. Alright, let's search it. This one has some Native Americans on the cover. Hey Junpei, take a look at this one. Native Americans, huh? Maybe it's got some— Whoa! Oh! Huh. I did not expect that, not gonna lie. Is it upside down? Lilk. Oh wait, or is it kill? I think it's kill. Keel. Can we go downstairs? What are these? Oh wow, it's a lot of books. Dad kind. What the hell is this? Wasn't that a German mathematician? Maybe it's a compilation of his work. Leibniz. This book is in German. It looks like it's the complete works of something. I've never heard of it. Well, if Snake doesn't know what it is, I don't think we'll ever know. Owen, huh? Owen isn't enough to go on. Perhaps it's about the English Revolutionary? Sheldrake. Sheldrake. That name sounds familiar. Isn't Sheldrake? That name sounds very familiar. What's this? There's something here. There's a couple books on the glass shelf. From left to right, they say Volume 6, 3, 2, 4, 1, and 5. There's a lock here, though. Functions of the human brain, huh? I guess this is a book about the nervous system? I'd love to ask you to read it to me, but I don't think we have the time. I'm kind of curious about it, too. There's gotta be a reason why people connect with each other, you know? What's this? I can't click on that. This one, it looks like just like that picture book from earlier. The one with the pop-ups. You think they're part of a series or something? They do have the same binding. Let's see! There's a baseball on this one. Come on, Junpei, let's see what's in it. I'm gonna go on a limb here and say it's probably baseball stuff. Whoa! Pop-up book. Head. Is it Kill Head? Kill Head? An overview of photochemistry. I think whoever set this up wanted us to see the cover, not the spine. Let's look at it, okay? Looks like there's a whole lot of space behind these books. Look, Junpei. I think there's something hidden behind the books. Powerful light bulb. Can we combine it with this? No. Quantum gravity. 7, do you have any idea what this is? How about you start by using real words? Then maybe we'll get somewhere. Yeah, we stupid. Okay, Oh! I see. There are dim lights on the floor. The dim lights are set at 3 points across the floor. Hey, didn't we find some kind of really powerful light bulb earlier? Why don't you try putting in one of those lights? Yeah, well, it'll get a lot brighter, but if there are 3 lights, that means 3 light bulbs. There won't be much point unless we can replace all 3 bulbs. We need 3 light bulbs, huh? God damn it! Where's the 3rd one? So many books here. I wonder what this one's. Whoa! What's this? Warm? Oh, sorry. Oh no, I'm sorry. Did I just touch Clover's boob? Better not touch Clover's boob, because we respect Clover here. Hey, what's the deal with the sappy stuff? Yeah, I don't ship them. Oh wait, there's a hint. Alright, what's the hint? Oh! It's 632416. I'm fucking blind. Got him! I'm so smart. You did it, Junpei! Yay! I don't know why, but I don't really feel particularly happy about being praised for that. I mean, to be fair, I didn't realize it. I was thinking way too much. Like, to be fair, I thought I had to walk around the library to find the answer to that. I didn't think that would be the answer right there. I've been playing this game way too much. Whatever. At least the lock's open now. Let's see if we can get it open, alright? Alright, what do we got? Light bulb! Alright, there we go. We got all 3. Let's go. Hey, Junpei, you think maybe you're supposed to put those pop-up books on the stands? Then you could open them up. Oh yeah, if you do that, then they make a shadow on the bottom here. True, but there are 3... And we gotta find another pop-up book. Where do I find the other pop-up book? It says Riemann hypothesis. What is there to hypothesize about with Riemann? Isn't it pretty straightforward? Heavens no, there are many factors. Length, girth, lubrication, or lack of... What the fuck are they talking about? Are they... No, they can't be talking about dicks, right? There's no way they're talking about dicks. It's an exciting and rapidly growing field. They're making this way too easy. They are making this way too easy. Whoa. We're not even gonna comment on that? Okay. Oh, here it is. Hey, there's another one of those picture books here. Something about these things feels kind of nice, you know? Brings back good memories. I guess even people like 7 were kids once. Ooh, burn! No shit, you little brat! Hey guys, cool it. Alright, I think I'm gonna take this picture book with me. Alright. It's got a magic wand in it. Okay, so what's inside? Well, aren't you going to open it? Pretty sure it's just gonna have pages inside. Smart ass. Whoa! Says. I thought that said sex for a second and I was like so concerned. Like, why does a children's book say sex? Okay, let's put the books on the thing now. Alright, how about we try putting these picture books on the stands? Then... This is a little weird. And the light bulbs. There are 3 lights in this thing. If I can replace the bulbs... We have bulbs! Alright, so there are 3 lights in here. I'm gonna change these bulbs. Now they should... Awesome! Sheldrick 5. Sheldrick 5! That's one of the books over there! It worked! Way to go, Junpei. Good job, buddy. There's something projecting on the bottom. These letters, they seem familiar. Sheldrick 5.
Sheldrake 5?
I think I saw the rest of this collection somewhere.
Yeah, over there.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere around here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go take a look.
Okay.
Sheldrake.
Have you heard of him? Sheldrake, I mean.
It sounds familiar, but we've been through so much dialogue that I fucking forgot.
Yeah, Lotus told me about him.
Oh, he's the, he's the guy. He's the, the metamorphogenic field guy. Right? That's the word?
There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather
Oh,
interesting
I knew
theory.
it. Yeah, it's a morphogenetic guy.
Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Morphogenic, right. I knew that. I totally knew that. I was just fucking around because, you know, I like to sound stupid for content.
Really? From Lotus, huh?
What, you think she's stupid? Well, you right.
Well, Clover also said something to me about that stuff.
She did?
Yeah.
What was it?
Lock socks?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things.
Oh, no, I thought it was gonna be the lock socks thing.
The first is epiphany, and the other is danger.
That girl. I told her not to tell anyone.
Oh?
You did? Why?
Well,
Look, man, I didn't push it because we're in a hurry, but I'm kind of sick of this. How about you just tell me, okay?
Thank you!
tell you what?
Don't give me that. About the experiment.
Ugh. Very well, fine. I'll tell you everything.
We're getting answers.
But not here. Let's move to the top floor.
Oh, come on! Fucking finally.
I suppose I might as well start by telling you why I kept quiet, and why I made sure Clover did as well. To be honest, the explanation is quite simple. Zero told me not to. I had little choice.
Wait, you're working with Zero?
He didn't walk up and tell me, of course. He gave me a message engraved on a card.
The card from earlier.
That's a Braille card. It looks just like the one you showed us earlier.
Why does this game require smarts? Because I like to torture myself. That wasn't really a direct answer, but I like torturing myself.
So you had 2 cards.
No, only one.
Oh, so he lied about what's on the card. Bro, I was right. I knew he was gonna lie.
Huh? I thought that card just had some rules for the nonary game on it.
Yes, it did. And those were the rules I read you. However, they were not the only thing on the card. There was something I didn't read. Well, perhaps I should say there was something I couldn't read.
Oh?
And that was?
Tell no one of the events that took place 9 years ago. Tell, and I activate your sister's detonator.
Oh. Oh no. Wait. Is Clover gonna die now?
It's a threat on our lives.
Oh. Well, what about Clover? Did she get a message from Zero too?
I don't believe she did. But doesn't it strike you as strange that Zero would shut my mouth, but not hers?
Yeah.
To be on the safe side, however, I told her it was best not to tell anyone. Still, apparently she told you. That girl.
What's wrong with her telling me? I figured some stuff out with the things she told me. I mean, it looks like the whole activate her detonator thing was just a bluff. She's prancing around downstairs happy as a clam now that you're back.
Let me guess, she's gonna fucking explode as soon as he said that.
That's very true. I've decided I can trust you.
Boom!
I've decided to tell you the truth.
Nope. Ah, that would have been fucking funny. I mean, I would have cried for sure, but it would have been fucking funny.
The chance that Santa is Zero is very high.
Wait, Santa? I thought it was June.
I feel I can assume Santa doesn't have the time to observe us at the moment. And at any rate, even if he were, I very much doubt he would kill us.
Why?
Clover told me about the 4-leaf clover, about the words. If he knew about that, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't kill us, no matter what the situation was.
Hey, Snake?
Yes, I know. You want to know what happened during the experiment.
Are you gonna actually tell us, or, oh, wait, we're gonna have to solve the mystery first?
Yeah.
How much do you know?
Not a lot.
Clover told me about...
I see. The morphogenetic field in the experiments 9 years prior. How the experiments had taken place simultaneously at 2 locations, one being the ship and the other being a building in Nevada. And the girl that died during the experiment.
That's Santa's sister, isn't it?
She told you all that, did she? At any rate, I now know how much you've learned. All that remains for us to determine
is who did this and why, right?
It's June. She was part of the experiment and she wanted revenge, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
Yes. The people who organized the initial experiment were from a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
The pharmaceutical company that Ace runs.
There were 4 of them running the show. Gentaro Hongo.
Ace.
Nagisa Nijisaki.
Don't know who that is.
Teruaki Kubota.
Don't know who that is.
Kagechika Musashido.
Do not know who that is.
Hongo was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Oh, is that Daddy Ace? Shee!
Nijisaki was his right-hand man and did the lion's share of the planning.
Oh! That's 9, isn't it? That looks like 9 with the hair and the purple. I guess that's 9.
Kubota led the company's research and development division. Musashido was their majority stockholder.
Wait, Musashido looks like the captain. Is that the captain?
It was these 4 people who planned the initial experiment. Let me simplify it for you. Hongo designed it, and Nijisaki put it all together.
Dude dripped out like a mafia boss. Like, legit. He looks like Luca Kaneshiro from Niji Sanji. Like a DILF version of Luca. Daddy Luca. Oh no.
Kubota developed the technology required, and Musashido provided the cash.
Ah, so there was capitalism all along. The real villain was capitalism.
Huh, so it's Hongo, Nijisaki, Kubota, Musashido.
Of course, more than 4 people were required to conduct an experiment of this scale. To that end, they organized a top-secret team to assist them with their research. All in all, they gathered 10 people or so. Those 10 completed their team, and they were able to begin the project. They named it the Nonori Project. The purpose of the experiment was to research the prospect of controlling a human mind through sheer will. The vessel, I suppose you could say, for this control was the morphogenetic field.
Huh.
Why did the glycerin suddenly begin to crystallize?
Nijisaki, Niji Sanji coincidence? I think not. You're so right. Is Niji Sanji actually part of the Nonori game? I want answers.
Why did the crystal structure of EDT undergo a sudden change? Why did the rats improve their puzzle-solving skills with each generation?
I was gonna sing the rat song, not gonna lie, but I decided to stop myself.
Experiments with humans produce the same results. The more people who knew the answer to a question, the more there were who could answer correctly without having seen the problem before. Why is that? How could it happen? The answer is that the shape of the answer has been stored in a field invisible to the naked eye. And through that field, the resonant event transmits information related to that answer. That's essentially the idea behind morphogenetic fields.
But that's just a theory.
Can't bring yourself to believe it?
Yeah.
Let's say someone killed another person because the devil told them to do it.
They literally made a movie off of that.
Whether the devil exists or not has no relevance to the murder. They believe the devil exists. Whether or not he does is immaterial.
So what matters here is that Hongo believed in the morphogenetic field.
That's right.
But I still don't get it.
I don't get it either, but at this point I want to get this game over with.
You said they wanted to figure out how to control people, right? That is what you were saying.
Yes.
So how are they going to do that with a morphogenetic field?
I'll keep it simple. Let's suppose 10,000 people have solved a certain problem. The chance of you knowing that answer, even if no one has told you, will go up. Let's have another example, shall we? Say 1 million people were to do a handstand right now. Tomorrow, the chances of you doing a handstand would be higher, even if you had heard nothing of this hypothetical mass handstanding. Mankind's thought process and actions are all part of a resonant event. All of the resonant events encoded in the fields are projected onto you. Of course, this assumes you believe in this theory. Do you follow so far?
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yes, of course, I follow. Yes, because I'm so smart. I am very smart. I'm so big brain. Chat, say I'm big brain.
Now, if there was a person who had the same effect as those millions of people, what would... If that one person were to do a handstand, other people would find themselves wanting to do handstands as well.
Not me, I would just sit on my ass like a lazy ass.
Can you imagine what a person with powers like that would be able to do?
Come on, there's no way.
I'm not done. Imagine another scenario. Imagine another person. This is an ordinary person. Let's say he does a handstand. What if there was someone who could grab the resonant event he created by doing that and use it to make other people do handstands? What would happen then? A person who has the power to write to the field, and someone who can read from the same. You could think of them as the writer and the reader, or the transmitter and the receiver. What would the world be like if there were people with abilities like these?
So the transmitter's resonant event can be transmitted through the field and sent to the receiver. And then the transmitter can control the receiver however they wish. That's what you're saying.
right?
Yes. Close enough, at least.
Come on, that's just crazy.
Well, if you want to prove that, then you'll have to test it first. At least, that was how they thought. That was why they decided to do their experiment. That was how the Nonary project began. By the way, Junpei, have you ever heard of the Gansfeld Experiment?
Is that related to Garfield? Because it looks like Garfield.
No, I haven't.
You place a pair of subjects in separate rooms. Then you show one a picture and ask the other what they see. In theory, it is supposed to test for the existence of telepathy.
Oh. So, why did you bring up the Gansfeld experiment?
It was used to screen subjects for the Nonary project. The hospital in a remote town was affiliated with Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo used it to conduct experiments on visiting children in secret. Some of them, he found, had potential.
Aw, that's fucked up.
He began to gather children that showed promise. Children that seemed as though they might be able to access the field.
Aw. Oh, that might be how he met Santa and Santa's sister, because they were probably in the hospital when their parents died.
Of course, none of them volunteered.
Well, no shit! No kid wants to be part of experiments.
They were kidnapped.
Yep, I figured. Yep, saw that one coming.
There were 9 pairs of siblings taken, for 18 children total. For reasons that were not fully understood at the time, each pair had one transmitter and one receiver.
So which one are you and Clover? Are you the transmitter or the receiver?
They were split perfectly. As such, the 18 children were split into 2 groups of 9. The children who were put into Group Q were the ones who excelled at transmitting. They were transferred to the mock experiment building known as Building Q in the Nevada desert.
Okay, so that's where Clover is and Santa's sister, I assume.
The children who excelled at receiving were put in Group A.
So Clover and Santa's sister were transmitters, and Snake and Santa were receivers.
Group A was then placed on the former hospital ship Gigantic. From the experiments he had conducted so far, Hongo had learned the following. There are 2 things that can increase one's resonance with the fields. The first is epiphany. The other is danger. Have you ever been faced with an especially difficult problem and thought about it very long and very hard until finally an answer suddenly appeared in your mind?
I mean, I think that's what's been happening with this game, to be honest. Like, I've had a lot of, like, oh shit moments in this game, like, when it comes to problem solving, so I guess.
It may seem obvious to say so, but that is what is meant by epiphany. The information obtained through that epiphany can be easily transmitted through the fields, where it can be easily interpreted. Adding danger to that equation allows for even easier field access. That's where Hongo came in. They set up a number of puzzles across the Gigantic. The participants had to solve each one before they could move to the next room. Of course, he hadn't forgotten to include danger.
Oh, buddy boy!
He had detonated a bomb on the hull of the Gigantic. The children in Group A were forced to play the Nonary game as the ship sunk.
Oh shit.
By forcing the children into a life or death situation, Hongo hoped to increase the likelihood of their tapping into the fields.
Now I kind of regret saying that Ace is daddy again because, yeah, he's a fucked up little man. He's a fucked up big man, man. He's kind of fucked up. But then again, I knew that last time, but still, he looked really hot in that fedora. Yeah, I need to stop liking men that are dangerous.
The children from Group Q, on the other hand, were confined to the mock experiment building, Building Q.
You have terrible taste in men. Then what does that say about you, huh?
Building Q duplicated the interior and puzzles of the Gigantic exactly. Every detail was exactly the same. Hongo explained the situation to the children in Group Q. Solve the puzzles you find throughout the rooms. When you have the answers, transmit that information to the children in Group A. If you succeed, they will be able to solve the puzzles and escape. But if you fail, then the Gigantic will sink, and your brothers and sisters will drown. Those were his orders. Do you know why the astronauts of Apollo 13 were able to return to Earth safely?
Because they had information from the ground, right?
It was because NASA had access to a replica of the Apollo 13 capsule. All of the equipment, the instruments, everything. All of it identical. Everything was just like the real Apollo 13. NASA was able to replicate the situation the astronauts found themselves in. By putting themselves in the same situation, they attempted to solve the problems the astronauts were dealing with. Once they found solutions, they reported their findings to the men aboard the actual capsule. That was how they were able to return safely. It was the same with the Gigantic in Building Q. The children from Group Q had to use the power of epiphany to solve the puzzles they found and transmit what they learned through the fields. The children in Group A, however, they had to access the fields to learn how they might advance to the next stage.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure, like, this whole thing is how Snake lost an arm and got blind.
That is the simplest explanation I can manage.
Huh. Hey, Junpei, Snake! How much longer are you two gonna sit around on those bony asses?
Thank fuck, we've been talking for, like, I don't know, like, 10 minutes. Like, 13 minutes. I just looked at the stream time. Like, 13 minutes. God, my brain is fried.
Get down here already!
Finally, can we solve this puzzle and get the hell out of here?
He's right. Let's go, shall we? We don't have much time. We need to get out of here, and soon.
Hold it. There's one more thing I want to ask you.
Junpei, please, we were so close.
Are you sure that there were 18 kids?
18?
Why?
Well, I thought it was only 16.
Why 16?
Oh, yes. That was what they said on the news, wasn't it? Yes. I have no doubt that 18 children were abducted and used in Hongo's experiment.
I'm guessing 2 died. Oh! Maybe the 2 that died were Snake's sister and June's sibling, and that's why they teamed up together to get revenge on Ace.
After all, you couldn't exactly play a nonary game with any less, could you?
Well, yeah, but are you saying that the news got it wrong?
Yes, I am. There were 2 more children.
Probably didn't even see the bodies.
However, they had no relatives that I'm aware of. I imagine no one filed a police report when they went missing.
Yeah, that would make sense for Snake's sister because their parents died.
They were brother and sister, like Clover and I. The brother's name was Aoi.
Allie?
The sister's name was... Her name was Akane.
Wait. What? Wait. Chottomate. Wait, what? No. But that's impossible. Because we've been with Akane/June this entire time. Wait. Oh my god. Is June secretly Santa's sister? Oh my fucking god, my brain fucking exploded.
That was the girl who died.
Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago? Then, who is June?
That has to be Snake's sister. Santa's sister. I swear. I keep getting Snake and Santa confused and I feel so bad. Because their names both start with an S. And plus, Santa acts more like a snake than Snake.
No. That's impossible.
Who have we been thirsting after this entire time?
It can't be true. Akane isn't that uncommon of a name. If Snake had known her last name, that's a different matter entirely. So they share a name. A lot of other people do too. It doesn't mean anything.
Oh hey, her last name is Kurashiki, son of a bitch.
It was someone else. Of course it was. It has to be.
Is something wrong, Junpei? Your breathing sounds strange.
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm fine. Let's get back down there, alright?
I couldn't do it. Why didn't I ask? What's her last name? I just couldn't get the words to come out.
God damn it. Alright, let's get this over with. What were we looking for again? I forgot. It was one of these books. I need to go back and look at the light again because... Okay, it's 5. We're looking at 5. 5. So, Sheldrick 5. Sheldrick, this is it. This is what the shadow picture was pointing to. But didn't it say 5 at the end of the shadow picture? Yes, I think we need to find the 5th volume. Well, would you look at that? There's a big red button behind this book. I guess we should press this button. secret library door, let's go! Or secret library doors. What was that sound? It sounded like something really big was moving. Came from top floor. Alright, let's go check it out. What's this? There's a keyboard in front of the numbers. There are 4 Roman numerals on the wall. It's gotta be a hint of some sort. Fuck, I can't read Roman numerals. Oh, it's fucking dead. The answer's dead. I'm dumb. I can't fucking read. I'm so dumb. E-A-N. There we go. Yay! You did it, Junpei! It's unlocked now. Good job, Junpei. Whoa there, don't get too excited. Password was dead, remember? Just makes me think whatever's waiting for us isn't good. So what? Jeez, you're such an old lady. We can't be worrying about stuff like that. Clover, we're gonna die in like an hour. I mean, come on! We got it to unlock, didn't we? Let's go, hurry up! Alright, let's go. Alright, let's get this thing open. Ariel? Yes! We did it! Let's go!
Alright, this is the next.
What?
Oh, the door!
I knew this was too easy. I knew this was too easy.
Did that just close on its own?
Don't tell me we can't go back.
I don't know. Let's see.
And we're stuck here. Great, we're gonna drown.
Damn it. It looks like it locks automatically.
Is there any other way out?
Well, there's another door over on the right. There's a card reader next to it. It's got a red light on it, though, so I'm pretty sure it's locked, too.
But there is a card reader, right?
Yeah.
Then perhaps if we find a key card, we could open the door and leave?
Well, yeah, that might work, but...
Oh, hey! Wait a minute.
What?
Are you saying we're gonna have to search through this room for one little card?
Oh, and it looks like a mess in there. Ah, god damn it. You know, I honestly thought we were gonna get through this game quickly, but, I guess not. Alright.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's a huge mess. Look at all that crap. Ah.
Looks that way.
No way!
For real?
Well, we can sit down and wait to die, if that's what you prefer.
Honestly, I prefer that because I hate cleaning.
I rather doubt that, however. So it would be wise to start looking. We haven't much time. Let's find that key card. Oh, and the Neptune key as well. We won't be able to get through the hallway without it. All right then, let's begin.
Alright. Hopefully this should be our last room that we have to escape from. And then we can finally leave. Okay, what do we got here? There are piles of crap everywhere. Man, this place is a mess. It's so messy, I don't know where to start. Some of this crap looks familiar. I think a lot of these are parts of the puzzles we've solved in other rooms. If that's true, then this room could be Zero's laboratory. Perhaps Zero would shut himself in this room to devise the machines and puzzles he'd need to solve his plan to come to fruition. What's this? Hey Junpei, isn't this a nautical map? Yeah, I feel like I've seen this before. Oh, this was in the captain's room with Ace. Is there anything else I can... Look, Junpei, the rest on here looks like Elvis's face. Yeah. I don't see it. How exciting. What's this? There's a control panel in front of the big screen here. I wonder if any of these buttons do anything. Oh, there's something on the screen now. What's this? There are 15 cells here with numbers and letters in them. Let me see that. Ah, I see. So whenever you touch a cell, the ones next to it turn on or off. You gotta use that to make the all cells on the right on the bottom again. Hey Junpei, I found this piece of paper under that thing. You wanna take a look at it? You think this might have something to do with the puzzle? Piece of paper Clover gave me. There are a bunch of numbers and letters connected by equal signs on it. Just like she said, it's probably related to the puzzle on the screen somehow. Thanks, Clover. This really helps. Alright, let's go back and try again. Anyway, it looks like I just need to make the cells all green. Oh. At this point, I'm just pressing random buttons. Oh! Oh, I just guessed! I just guessed! I just guessed on that, and I did it! You did it, Junpei! All with the power of sheer luck and button mashing. You're so smart. Yeah, I'm such a genius. Praise me, chat. Seems I've done an excellent job and solved the puzzle. Just what I would have expected of you, Junpei. Hey, come on, you're embarrassing me. Whoa, whoa, don't get cocky, kid. We don't have time for that. Look at this. Check out the right edge of the control panel. The lid slid open and something came out. Cross emblem. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, what else are we doing with? What's this? Let's see what happens when I... Whoa! Well, now we got something on the screen at least. Huh. What is this? Oh, wait a minute. I saw something like this when I figured out the Morse code back in the communications office. Morse code? Yeah, the dots on here look like dits for Morse code. There's 2 dots on the first line, 4 on the second, and 1 on the last. Ah, I'm afraid I don't understand. But perhaps you should give it a shot anyway. Alright, I'll try. Before I do that, though, you may know how to run through the instructions. If I just tap the button, it'll enter a dit. If I hold the button down, it'll enter a da. Once we enter an answer, it'll automatically determine if it's the correct answer or not. Alright, let's do this. Alright, this one was easy. I forgot what the thing was! What was the thing? Alright, I'm gonna go to a different puzzle and I'll come back to this. The monitor is part of the machine. It's really dim though. It's got a map to the world in it, but I can barely see it. Junpei, it looks like there's a compass on there. Ah, now I get it. What do you mean? I guess you weren't there, Clover, but I solved a puzzle like this on the wheelhouse. I think I just need to do the same thing here. The same thing? The important part is the nautical table we just found. I just have to match up the directions on the compass with the lines on the nautical table. I used the steering wheel and the wheelhouse, but this time I think I'm gonna use the wheel attached to the side here. Okay then, show me now. Of course. Let me know how to run through the instructions. Looks like it'll probably work the same way the steering wheel and the wheelhouse did. If I just touch the direction I want to turn to, the compass will turn that direction. Then I just gotta press stop when the compass is pointing where I want it to. I'm betting something will happen if I do it right. Alright, let's do this. I got it! Yes! Yeah, you did it, Junpei! Good boy. He was a good boy. Ah, knock it off. Hey, we don't have time for screwing around right now. Check it out. Right side of the monitor. It kind of just slid open and something came out. Oh yeah. I heard a noise too. You know, that big box in the hall by the exit? I think it made a noise. Like something unlocking, you know? A noise, huh? What's this? Helm emblem. Okay. What's this? Metal shutter looks pretty sturdy. It's framed with black and yellow warning stripes. Alright, let's open it. Is that the Alice coffin? Oh, holy shit. It's pretty damn creepy. There's a coffin in there. A coffin. A coffin. Oh man. Does Seven think? Yeah, he's all pale. It's fucking Alice, dude. He's thinking the same thing I am. No way. Could this be? I'm sorry, but what's going on? Don't worry about it, Snake. It's a coffin. I wonder if there's a vampire in it. Not a vampire, but maybe an Egyptian pharaoh queen. Right, I guess Clover and Snake don't know the story. Man, I can't bring myself to tell them. Well, at any rate, let's have a look around. There's a metal plaque on the coffin. Snake's touching it. All ice. Ah, the 2 machines. Holy shit. Man, this is serious. Oh, well, let's open it, shall we? Clover, if you could give me a hand. Okay, I got it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's see what we got. Ha! Ugh! No luck. Doesn't seem to be ready to open. Yeah, but it's not like it's screwed shut or something. Yes, I believe it's locked in some other way. Hey, Seven, do you think you could open it with your superhuman strength? No, What's wrong? I think I'll just pass on this one, okay? What the heck? Very well, we'll just have to give up on the coffin for now. Let's look around the room a little more, shall we? Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the forest of knowledge beneath the navel of the gigantic. Is that actually true? Huh. Alright, what do we have here? Is there anything here? What's this? Oh, this is where we put the emblems. Alright, we need to do 2 more of these then. Oh! What's this? There's something written on these pieces of paper. Looks like we've got 3 sheets of this stuff. New tools and add to the file screen. What is this? Okay, now we got code sheets. Okay. Okay, so what was that again? I swear, I promise, I'm very smart. I'm a very smart person. I am very intelligent. I am extremely intelligent. And I can figure it out on my own. But maybe with some walkthroughs, because I really want to get through this game before switching to the next one. Oh, is it ice? Oh, it might be ice because of Ice 9. Let me try that. It is ice! I see, it seems you have solved the puzzle, Junpei. Excellent work. The answer was ice. I am so fucking dumb. How did you know? All I had to do was listen to the sounds the machine made. After all, it was a trivial matter to decode them. I believe I heard a noise somewhere over there. It sounded rather like something sliding open. Do you see anything that could have made that noise? Ah, that's true. Ah, yes, one more thing. I heard a sound from behind the shutter. Perhaps the coffin is unlocked now? Ayo, who wants to see a dead body? What? Let's go. Code emblem. Let's go. Alright, fine. I'll open it. Hell yeah! Okay, Junpei, you can do this. It's just a box. It's just a box. Oh, holy shit, this is a coffin. There's going to be something horrible in there. Like a dead body. Who wants to see a dead body? Here we go. It's empty. Oh, I was hoping to see a dead body. Oh man, there's nobody in there. Shit, can't believe I was scared for something like that. What do you mean nobody? Were you expecting someone to be in there? Yeah, Alice. It's a long story. Ask Junpei about it sometime. Why me? Well, just like Seven said, there's nobody in there. There is something in there, though. Well, 2 somethings, actually. What is that? What is it? No, hey, I wasn't done, I wasn't done. Hey, I wasn't done in there, I wasn't done in there, I wasn't done in there. Give me that back. There's something there on the bottom. Neptune key! Looks like we gotta play with an emblem on it, and the Neptune key! We can get out! Yes, we finally found it! Now we can get through the hallway. That's correct, Clover, but we do need to get out of this room first, you know? Yeah, I know. Okay, let's get the hell out of here as quick as possible. I don't have any objections to that. I don't think we'll use Neptune key in this room. It's really important, though, so I'll keep it in my pocket for now. As far as the other thing goes, I know where this goes! Alright, let's go. Wait, if the coffin's there, then where the fuck is Alice? Hope the guy isn't doing anything sus to her. The emblems! Alright, I put the emblems into the 4 indents on the desk, but... Huh? Nothing's happening. Wait, what's Snake doing? I feel symbols engraved in just above the indentation. On the upper left is the steering wheel symbol. On the upper right, the cross symbol. On the bottom left, the mysterious circle symbol. And lastly, the waffle pattern is engraved near the bottom right indentation. Waffles. Additionally, each symbol seems to have been given a number. 1 steering wheel, 2 cross, 3 mysterious circle, and 4 waffle patterns. Perhaps we need to insert the emblems in this order? That order, huh? Let's just drop the emblems into the steering wheel here. Whoa! Well, now we've got something on the monitors at least. What's that? Looks like some kind of puzzle. I wonder if these are the rules. Here, I'll read them to you. When you touch a numbered area, the area will be selected and it will turn blue to indicate this. Touching a numbered ball after selecting an area will cause that ball to be moved into that area. However, you cannot move the red balls. You can only move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. Press the check button once you have moved all the balls except for the red ones, which you cannot move. The digital root of the balls in an area must match the number for in that area. That's it. I still don't really get it. Whatever, like I said, practice makes perfect. Let's give it a shot. Don't you mean practice makes perfect? Hey! Let's see you solve the next one then. You can make fun of me. 2, 5, 8. 3, it's 1, 4, 7. There are numbers left. Shit. I gotta use 4 numbers. Fuck! How do I do this? I can't do math! Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 6, and 4, 5, 7, 8. Hey! Okay, this is it, right? But nothing's happening. There are still 3 more indentions left empty. Oh great, now I gotta do more math. I imagine something will happen when they are all filled. Doesn't that seem likely? Okay. Okay, so cross is next. I need to do the cross next. This puzzle sure looks a lot like the last one. Yeah, but there's more red balls you can't move. The numbers for each area are different too. Looks like it's got the same rules as the last one though. You sure you don't want to double check that? No, I'll be fine. If I get confused, I can just look at the screen over there, right? Anyway, like you say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Let's give it a shot. You mean 1,000 words? Isn't that a picture is worth 1,000 words? Hey, shut it. At least I'm trying, alright? Yeah, I'm doing my best here. Okay, 1. 1! Alright, 2, 3, 5, and 4, 6, 7, 8. Power elimination hits once again! That's awesome, Junpei. There's only 2 left now. You can do it. Alright, what's next? The circle. I gotta do the circle. Damn, this one looks a lot like the last one. Looks like the rules are the same, though. Don't you think you should double check it? Come on, it's the 3rd time I've done this. Yeah, I got this. I'm smart. I'll be fine. So this is, if you can't think of anything clever, please don't strain yourself. You might hurt something. Ah, shut up. Just give me a break, alright? I'll think of something. I got this. I'm good at math. Wait, I'm gay. I'm not good at math. Okay. 2, 6, 8, 4, 5, 7. Genius. Gamer. Excellent work, Junpei. You've only got 1 lip. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. You gotta put in the waffle. Let's see what happens when I put in the emblem of the coffin into this indention. This is the 4th one. The puzzle looks a lot like the last one. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. It's probably the last one. Once we solve this puzzle, I'm sure something will happen. Alright. I'll solve it in no time. 8. So 8, that's clover, meat, lotus, and then shit. Wait, there's 5 people. We can't get through that with 5. I guess I'll just put. Do I? What? Huh? Where'd that noise come from? I thought I got that wrong. Underneath the keyboard? Way to go, Junpei! You answered all the questions. I just guessed, to be honest. Damn, Junpei, good job. Hey, did you hear something just now? Yes, I heard that as well. From the bottom left corner of the desk, I believe. The keyboard. It can pound away on the keys all I want. Nothing's happening. I'm a little curious about the drawer under it, though. Okay.
A picture.
It's them!
What the?
Daddy, sorry. Daddy, sorry. Daddy, sorry. Fuck, man. I'm about to bust. For Daddy Ace when he was younger. I should not be simping for him because he's an evil man. But we've all fallen for evil people before, so small price to pay. Oh wait, maybe that guy right there isn't, the guy in the purple suit isn't 9, but the scientist dude is 9.
What the hell is this?
This man with a mustache on the right. He's the same guy we found murdered.
I
in
knew that was
captain's
the
quarters.
captain! I knew that was the captain!
He had the 0 bracelet on his left arm. And the second man, with the glasses and a doctor's coat.
That's 9, isn't it?
He's the 9th man. The one with bracelet number 9.
I knew it!
He died after he went into door 5. But this guy, the one in the striped suit.
Daddy Ace.
Oh man, that's Ace.
Yeah, I guess it is.
No doubt about it.
But what does it mean? What is Ace doing in this picture?
Oh, Junpei. You have no fucking idea.
Not only Ace, the 9th man and Cap too. And they look happy, like they knew each other well. Why? How? How in the world are these 4 men connected?
You say Ace is in that picture?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was taken recently, though. Ace, the 9th man, and Cap all look about 10 years younger.
Ah, so the 9th man and the man you found murdered in the captain's quarters are also in the picture?
Yeah.
Is there anyone else? Or are there only 3 people in the picture? I'm afraid I can't see it.
There's another person there.
No, there's one more guy. He's got kinda long hair, he looks smart, but a little cold. He's the only one I don't recognize.
What's the date of the photograph?
It doesn't have one.
Did you look on the back?
The back?
Yes, the reverse. The other side.
Yeah, usually like shit like that is on the back of a photo.
Huh. Praying for the success of the Nonary project. With Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido. Huh. That means Ace, the Ninth Man, and Cat were all responsible for making it happen. I feel like I should be more shocked about this. It's almost as if that's just how things were always supposed to be. Why? Why am I not surprised? Ace was the one in charge of the Nonary project. But why? Why am I so calm? It's like I already knew.
Ah, of course. I understand now. Ace was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. He was the one who invented the game 9 years ago. He was Gentaro Hongo.
Ace is Hongo?
I had my suspicions from the beginning. Their voices were similar. Too similar to be a coincidence. I could never forget his voice. It was the voice of the devil. I couldn't be sure, though. After all, I had no way to check. I certainly couldn't ask him.
Hey man, did you run an evil experiment that almost killed us? Just want to ask, man.
Even if I had known, however, I would never have told you. Zero made it quite clear what would have happened if I did.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Huh?
I didn't know that Ace was Hongo.
Oh, yes. I suppose you wouldn't have. 9 years ago, you were in Building Q in Nevada, but Hongo was in the Gigantic with us.
I know. That's why I didn't know what Hongo looked like. But why? Why didn't you tell me? I mean, I'm your sister, right? You could have told me.
I'm sorry. I apologize for keeping this from you. But if I'd told you, Clover, I would have told everyone else. And if you did, then I would have been forced to tell them about what happened 9 years ago. I had to prevent that.
Hey, Junpei. You think I could borrow that picture for a sec?
Sure.
Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido. Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido.
Are you getting somewhere, Seven?
Hey, Seven, do you...
Shut it! Just be quiet.
Okay.
I'm this close to remembering.
Oh shit.
Close.
Oh shit.
Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido. Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Nonary project.
Does he remember?
Shit.
What?
What?
What's wrong?
Holy shit, this is nuts.
What?
What's nuts?
I remember
Remember what?
everything.
Ooh, what did you remember? Spill the tea, sis.
Everything?
Yeah, I remember all of it. My memory's back.
Oh, let's go.
I remember what happened before I got snatched.
What?
What?
Huh?
Let me tell you what happened. Like Snake said, Ace is Hongo from the right. The other three are Musashido, Nijisaki, and Kubota. Musashido was the man with the cash. Nijisaki was Hongo's right-hand man. And Kubota developed the actual technical details of the experiments.
How do you know all this?
Come on, man, I told you, I finally got my memory back.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm trying to ask you why you knew all this stuff in the first place, before you forgot it.
You really want to know?
Yeah, that's what we've been all trying to figure out since, like, I don't know, June.
Of course.
Me too.
This is gonna take a while. Hell, it'll probably take me a good 3 days to tell you everything.
Well, it's a good thing we have all day.
Well, we don't have 3 days.
Just give us the short version, alright?
Short version, huh?
Okay, thank you.
Alright, fine. I'll give it a shot. No promises, though.
Let me guess, that's gonna be pretty long too, isn't it?
I'm a detective.
What the twist? Aha! So I'm guessing 7 is our version of Kyoko Kirikiri. Let's go! But less waifu and more himbo.
It's a little awkward to say this about myself, but you could probably consider me a lone wolf type.
Not really. You seem kind of buddy-buddy with everyone.
I hold to my own code, as I think doing what's right is more important than doing what you're told. That's why I followed my gut that night. A slim lead brought me to the wharf. It was 9 years ago. The wharf had been cold as fuck, and I could barely see squat. I was investigating a mess of kidnappings, all of them children. It all had one thing in common: a history of visits to one particular hospital. A hospital under the management of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. And my investigation had turned up evidence that Cradle had been involved in the kidnappings. After a little sweet talking, I managed to finally get a real lead from someone inside Cradle. My source told me this.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
So I headed to the wharf. From the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship I was talking about. There was a bunch of movement near it.
Gee! And I thought Ace was Daddy. Hello, Seven. Daddy Seven. Let's go.
Men in black suits, many of them were carrying large bags. Bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried. No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags. I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand.
Don't move.
I felt metal touch the back of my head.
Drop the gun. I could kill you right now. It'd be easy to get away with it, too. Just tie an anchor to your feet. No one would find you for a week. What you want? The fish here would love a meal.
He kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. I did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle.
A drug?
That was my last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that. I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it! Shit, my head hurts. I did a quick once-over of the room. Where am I? A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink, a toilet with no privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh? Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. I was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but... it won't open. Not like I expected much else. Would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked.
Exactly.
Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed, and sat down. Huh. I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long. Then, I heard a faint voice. The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying, but I could hear one. It was pretty high, probably a little kid. Huh? No, it was several. Huh. I hear 5, or 6, maybe more. Where? Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed. I hauled up another frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see shit, but I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from. Hold up. Why are there kids here? But then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship? It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit?
No.
I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it. And then...
What? Oh shit.
Yeah! How do you like that, you son of a bitch? I finally got the damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled inside. The first bit or so was tight. I had a wriggle on my belly. It wind up eventually, and there was space for me to crawl along on my hands and knees. I went from crawling like a worm in dirt to skittering like a bug. Couldn't say it was much better, but I'd take what I could get. And when I'd been in the thing long enough to start wondering where it'd take me, a massive sound nearly scared the piss out of me. It was like a heavy metal door had just been slammed shut. Then, there was a voice.
Oh shit.
What? I wasn't sure what it meant, but anything with incinerator is bad news. Then, almost as if that was a cue, I heard a mess of young-sounding voices. A bunch of them were straight up screaming in terror, and all the sounds together made a howl that made the hair on my neck stand straight up. Damn it! What the hell is going on here? I scrambled through the duct as fast as I could. I made a giant racket, but I didn't care at that point. I soon found a metal door on the left side of the duct. The kids were screaming on the other side. I found it. I yanked the handle and threw the door open. I almost ripped the metal off its hinges. What the hell is this place? I couldn't believe what I saw. The room had a dome up top. There had to be about 9 walls, all the same size. Up in the ceiling was an upside-down funnel, almost like a chimney. I looked down. There they were. The kids I've been searching for.
Oh! The one with the pink sweater. That's June. I'm guessing the one with the white hair is Santa. And I'm guessing the one right here, the one right there, that has to be Snake. But I don't know who that girl is right there.
They all gawked up at me, suddenly silent. For the moment, from surprise and fear. Scared of the room or me, I couldn't tell. Probably both, actually. Not like I can blame them running into a mug like this when they're always scared shitless. I snorted at my own dig at myself and turned to the kids. Don't worry, kids, I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. All of them stood there, frozen. Well, except one. He was a boy, slightly older than the others, in a private school uniform.
That has to be Santa.
Who the hell are you?
He stepped forward and glared at me suspiciously. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you. It looked like they relaxed some the second I got the words out.
How are you gonna help us?
Where's the exit?
There isn't one. The doors we came in through won't open, and the door over there...
He kind of cut himself off. I think he was considering something before he changed his mind.
Anyway, there's no point. We can't all get out of here. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be burned to death.
Burned to death?
Can't you hear it? That voice said the incinerator's gonna start up soon.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
They only had 15 minutes. I looked back down at the kids. Looks like a good 20 or 30 feet to the floor. No way I could pull them up. Too big of a distance for any of us to reach. What the hell was I gonna do? But then I got an idea. Wait right there. I'm gonna be right back.
What? Where is he going? Are you just gonna leave us here?
They just got frightened again. I'm not the best at that kind of thing, but I tried to reassure them with a smile. Don't worry, all right? I'll be back, I promise. So just stay calm and wait right there. Got it? I didn't wait to hear them respond. There wasn't time. I had to hurry.
Wait, is that other little girl Lotus? Though I doubt it, because Lotus is supposed to be a little bit older.
Well, as fast as a guy could on his hands and knees. Didn't take me long to get back to my cell. Still no way out of there, but I had a plan. I needed something from the room. When I got it, I dove back into the hole and took off towards the incinerator. Then... Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. I tipped out the doorway and dropped down the rope I brought with me. Back in the cell, I'd torn the bed sheets into strips and tied them together to make a rope. It was sloppy, but it got the job done. All right, just tie that around yourself, okay? I'll pull you up one at a time.
Right.
Huh. Wait a sec. Something was off.
What?
There were more of you before. Where'd the rest of you go? The boy in the uniform answered.
I let them go on ahead. We opened the number 9 door and they left.
What? You're telling me you opened that door?
That's what I said.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
We couldn't go with them.
Why not?
Look, the only people who can go through the numbered door...
He was in the middle of explaining when...
Oh shit.
Incineration will begin in 5 minutes.
Oh shit.
The wall shook a bit from the voice bouncing around.
Look, that can wait, all right? Just get us out of here!
Right! I grabbed onto the rope. First one I pulled up was a girl with a ponytail. Next was a girl with a red necktie. A boy in a jacket came after her. He said he'd climb up on his own. Wearing the uniform at the last up. Like the other kid, he climbed up the rope himself. Looked pretty scrawny, but I guess he was stronger than he looked. He moved fast, but when he was almost to me, we heard some knocking. Everyone looked at the door. It had a thick, square window set into it. On the other side, an angry face was staring in.
Oh?
What's going on here?
Is that Ace?
Why is the room empty? Where the hell are those fucking kids?
Oh shit. Get him up, 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 get him up.
Opened, and a man stepped in looking half mad with fury. I recognized his face. I saw him many times in photos during my investigation. The man's name was Gotaru Hongo, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
It's Ace!
Hongo saw the boy hanging from the rope.
Get him up, get him up, get him up, get him up, get him up. Get him up.
It was like he was an animal. He lunged for the rope. Hurry!
I know!
The boy in the uniform booked it up the rope.
You son of a bitch! Get back here, you little shit!
15 feet. 10. The second I could reach the kid, I grabbed him. I hauled him up and tossed him into the duct behind me.
No!
Hongo had lost it. His face didn't even look human. It was like the bastard pulled off his fake face. He was really a terrifying devil or some kind of damn monster. I quickly reeled in the rope, leaving a furious Hongo yelling at me from the floor.
You fucking bastard! You won't get away with this! How dare you compromise this experiment!
Compromise this, pants grab.
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
Oh shit.
Hey, old man! What the hell are you doing? Hurry up!
The boy in the uniform was trying to get my attention. I may have thrown a salute in the raging asshole's face before I closed the door behind me. I went to going back to the cell, so we went down the other direction instead. After about 30 feet, we came across another duct on the left. This one was heading down. Everybody nodded and took turns sliding down it. The duct emptied us out into a narrow hallway. There was a door on either side. The one on the left was a normal double door. But the one on the right was familiar.
The incinerator.
It had black and yellow stripes, and a device next to it on the wall. The plate on it read, Incinerator. Incinerator?
Yeah, that's where we were.
It was the girl with the red tie who answered me. You were inside an incinerator?
Yeah, Hongo might still be there. It looks like it's been shut off, though.
Wait, what? If he's still in there...
Yeah, that's not good.
Let him die.
That meant we better. We gotta get out of here. Go to the other door, hurry! The kids started running, and I was close on their heels. On the other side of the door was a large spiral staircase. Run! Didn't need to tell them twice. Up and up and up. Feet pounded the steps. Our arms pumping fast. Round, round, and round. The devil was on the tail. The stairway kept going. We passed a couple of landings when the boy in the uniform suddenly spoke.
Oh yeah, see, that is Snake.
Something's up. Akane's not catching up to us.
Oh shit. Is she getting sick again? Because June gets sick a lot.
Akane?
My kid sister. The girl with the red necktie.
Wait! So they are siblings! I knew it! I knew it! Oh god, I almost had Santa as a brother-in-law.
Akane. It's strange. I didn't remember seeing that name on the list of missing kids.
Hey! Akane!
He kept his hands around his mouth and yet...
Maybe we outran her.
The boy in the uniform skidded to a stop. I stopped too. So did the other two kids. When did we do that?
Well, we passed a couple big rooms on the way here. Maybe she took a rest in one of them?
No, that's impossible.
Sorry, Grandpa. You keep going. I gotta go look for her downstairs.
We turned to go.
Hey kid, wait! God damn it, I said wait!
I don't think the kid even heard me. Fuck! I spun around to the boy in the jacket, the girl with the ponytail.
I'm going after him. You two keep going, alright? Got it?
The girl nodded and ran up the stairs. But the boy...
I'm going with you.
I didn't have time to argue. I just nodded and took off down the stairs. I could hear him following me. We ran all the way to the bottom floor, calling for her. Akane was nowhere to be found.
What happened?
Damn it, where the hell did she go?
Ace didn't get her, did he?
I could tell the kid was frustrated. Then suddenly,
June!
we heard a girl's voice.
Akane!
The boy in the uniform threw open the door and leapt into the hallway by the incinerator. We rushed in after him. I couldn't for the life of me believe what we were seeing.
What?
That bastard Hongo had Akane by the arm and was forcing her into the incinerator.
Oh no.
Come on, goddammit, move!
No, I don't want to! Let me go, please! Let go of me!
She planted her feet squarely on the floor and was struggling to get away. But Hongo was bigger and stronger. She wasn't gonna win.
Akane!
My brother roared with anger and charged toward Hongo.
Help me!
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Hongo lifted Akane bodily into the air and threw her, still fighting him, into the incinerator.
Oh no. Wait, is the incinerator gonna
Before
close?
we could even blink, Hongo had leapt through the door after her. We saw him land inside.
Oh no. No.
And then, the door slammed shut. We ran to the door. We did everything we could think of to get the thing open. But
Ah! Fuck! It's no use! The goddamn thing won't move an inch!
What the fuck?
he started slamming his fists against the door. He was close to shattering his knuckles with how hard he pounded on it.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
Her voice was muffled, but all of us could hear the sheer terror in it.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here!
Where's Hongo?
It went out the other door!
What?
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes.
Okay, so it does. The time does reset.
Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been
But wait, how's she gonna get out?
Are you fucking kidding me? It's the same damn thing!
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here. Just hang on, alright? We're gonna figure out a way to save you.
His words would have seemed like a sick joke to her if she'd been able to see how white and bloodless his face was right then.
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
Oh god.
It's gonna be alright. I'll figure something out. I promise. I promise, okay? You hear me? I promise.
It was torture listening to her sobbing on the other side of the door. Her brother was nearly crying himself. He could only stand there, fists clenched so tight his knuckles were white.
Oh shit.
What happened then?
Come on, man. Put yourself in my shoes. It doesn't end good. You think I want to remember that?
They weren't able to save her.
Then...
Yeah. Shit. If I'd known it was gonna be like this, I almost wish I hadn't remembered.
Then, who was the June that we were talking to?
Hey, are you sure?
Huh?
Look, I don't want to ask this either, but there's something I don't get. So if you could just tell me, did that girl, Akane, really...
Yeah, I'm sure. There wasn't anything we could do. After a while, the countdown ended, and we heard something... burning.
Oh.
The fire stopped, but we still didn't move. Me and the jacket kid were frozen. The boy in the uniform collapsed as if he couldn't hold himself up anymore. A few minutes passed. The door opened.
Oh god. I don't want to see
The
a
boy in
burn
the
little
uniform
girl.
tripped over his own feet running in. We followed, too numb to speak. The air in the incinerator was hot.
Oh god.
Every breath made my lungs feel like they were on fire. It was like standing on hot asphalt. The air was wavering, and in the middle of the room,
No.
there it lay. The kid's legs were shaking so bad, I don't know how he managed to walk. I couldn't see his face, but his body somehow looked empty. Finally, he reached it. He fell to his knees as his legs gave out on him. And then...
Oh no. fuck, man.
Can I ask you one more thing?
What's that?
The girl, Akane. What was her last name?
What does it matter to you?
Just tell me, okay? Please?
Kurashiki.
Ooh. Oh, no.
Her name was Akane Kurashiki. You were there that day, weren't you? The tall kid in the jacket. That was you, wasn't it?
No. No, that's Snake.
Yes, it was.
Oh, okay.
You are correct.
Oh, he was pointing at Snake. Okay, I thought he was talking to me for a second.
Don't misunderstand me. I told you before how Zero threatened me. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't say anything about what happened 9 years ago.
So you're saying you're not working for Zero, right?
Of course not.
Clover, what about you?
Hey, come on! You really think I'm working with Zero? I told you before, you idiot! I was in Nevada, in Building Q. I did hear that a detective rescued the kids on the boat, but I didn't know it was you.
Well, I guess I believe you.
I bet, Clover, you feel like shit now after calling him an idiot and all that.
Alright, let me ask you another question. Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki.
Wait, but I thought he died.
He's Akane's brother. You know that?
No, I didn't. Did you?
Well, yes. I know Aoi Kurashiki was her brother.
But he was supposed to be dead.
But I didn't know he was Santa. At least not from the beginning. 9 years ago, he was in the middle of puberty. His voice is entirely different now. I'm ashamed to say that even my exceptional hearing wasn't able to make that connection. As such, I had no reason to think Santa was Aoi.
When did you figure it out?
Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the subjects of the initial experiment. It was only a short while ago, while we were leaving the library. When she told me that, I had a feeling.
Santa is Aoi? Akane Kurashiki, June's brother?
There's still a lot we don't know. I mean, like, a lot. But there is one thing I think we can say we know.
What's that?
The body we found in the shower room. It had to be Nijisaki, dressed up to look like Snake.
What?
Come on, man. What kind of detective are you? You didn't figure that out already?
Hey, go easy on me, man. I just got my memory back, alright? Cut me some slack.
Fair point, fair point.
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense then, don't they? Yeah, that's right. Murder. Kubota blew himself up, but that was murder too. So why did these murders take place?
If Junpei is correct, and the body in the shower room was Nijisaki's, that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonary Project. Kubota, the person who conducted the actual experiments. Nijisaki, Hongo's assistant. Musashido, the man who financed the project.
You mean this was all just revenge?
Yep.
Santa is Zero. He's getting revenge for the death of his sister.
Honestly, I thought it was June. I think we all thought it was June. Well, I did a fucky-wucky by accusing June. But who the hell is this fake June then?
That's why he killed them.
No, I don't think Santa actually murdered anyone.
Oh, this is like a Jigsaw thing. Like, oh, technically Jigsaw didn't murder anybody because the traps did. Nah, he put him in them.
If I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna be, is it? I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
The next target will be Gentaro Hongo.
Ace.
The person who planned the Nonary Project.
In other words,
Ace.
Ace.
What?
Oh god.
What the hell's going on here?
It must be 6 a.m. Our time is up.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, 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 shit.
Shit!
Get off the boat, get off the boat, get off the boat.
We need to get out of here.
Run!
How?
Car key!
I'm betting this sucker opens the exit.
Let's go.
Come on, let's go.
Oh god. New material has been added to the file screen. Card key 0. Oh shit. Let's go. Alright, let's just swipe this card. Let's get out, get out, get out. Junpei, look! It's unlocked. Yeah! Now we can go back to the library. Hurry up, Junpei, we don't have time. Let's go. Alright, let's go. Let's get out of here. And let's kill Ace.
Huh. I think the shaking stopped.
It would seem so, but we are yet to be out of danger. You're right. Let's hurry.
This exit needs the Uranus card, too. Hey, Junpei.
Yeah, I know.
Got it.
All right, it's open. Let's go. Okay,
Neptune key.
Let's see if you work. Yes! Oh, I think it unlocked.
It says
The incinerator.
so this is the incinerator.
This is the first time I've seen it from this side, but yeah, I think so.
Then there ought to be a lever near the door.
Yeah, right here.
Pull that and the door should open.
Got it.
Oh god, I'm getting anxiety now.
Let's go.
What the hell is going on?
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Jumpy, you came to get me.
Alright, bitch. First of all, hi. What's up? Second of all, who the fuck are you?
Of course I did. I made a promise.
That's not Akane.
I'm so glad you're here. So glad.
That's not Akane.
Hey, what happened to you?
I'm fine. I just fainted. I wasn't feeling very good.
Bullshit.
I'm feeling a lot better now, though.
Are you sure?
Yes. I just need to rest a little longer. I'm sure I'll be fine.
That's not June.
You shouldn't worry about me.
Fake June.
Santa.
Hey, where is it? Where's the gun? You hide it somewhere?
I don't have it.
Ace has it.
I got sucker punched and I took the gun.
Who took the gun? Ace and Lotus? Are the MILF and DILF working together?
What? Isn't that obvious?
I took the gun.
Oh, shit. Here we go again. Ah, come on!
Ace.
My god. How many times are we gonna threaten the women?
Just what the hell do you think you're doing, Ace? Or maybe I ought to say Gentaro Hongo, CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals?
You have me at a disadvantage. And I don't like that. You know me, but I don't know you. Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Can you even begin to understand my pain?
Oh my god, shut up, Whitey. Oh wait, they're Japanese.
The pain of prosopagnosia, right?
Another irritating insect. And how do you know that?
Good question.
No matter. If you don't want to answer, it makes no difference to me. This is a waste of time anyway. It's time for me to go. First
No!
is 1. Give me your hand. 8. And with this, 9.
The ninth man. Kubota's bracelet.
I believe I've won this game. I've had quite a time playing with you. I must thank Zero, I suppose.
Wait, what? Ace doesn't know who Zero is. What the hell are you planning, Santa?
At any rate, this game ends now. I will escape, and the rest of you will have a slightly less pleasant ending. I suggest you enjoy your final moments. Goodbye.
Wait!
What? Why isn't it opening?
Fool! Absolute fool! Actually, I don't know what's going on. I'm pretty sure the bracelets got switched, right?
One more time. Now open! No! What is this? Why? That digital route should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Now!
Hell yeah, sucker punch!
No! Ugh.
Yeah! Daddy is down dicked.
Oh, that was close. Too close. Thank you, Seven.
Don't mention it. Just one punch ain't enough for this piece of shit. After what he did 9 years ago, I ought to rip him to pieces. But if a suspect can't talk, they ain't much good. Once he's locked up in a cell, We're gonna have a little chat.
Hell yeah.
9 years ago? Then you must be...
Yeah, you finally figured it out, dumbass.
Ace, you killed Kubota, Nijisaki, and Musashido, didn't you?
Wait, Nijisaki?
Oh, right. You don't know yet. Alright, we'll just go through them in order then. Let's start off with Kubota. You talked to Kubota and managed to convince him to go into door 5 alone. You killed him without making it look like you killed him. The way I figure it, you had 4 motives. 1. In the nonary game, the number 9 is dangerous. Whoever had the 9 bracelet could join whatever team they wanted. Adding 9 to any number doesn't change the digital route, which means that number 9 could do whatever they wanted. You wanted to remove that threat as soon as possible. 2. You wanted the number 9 bracelet for yourself, so that you could make use of its power. In fact, you did use it in the murder of Nijisaki. 3. Even if his number hadn't been 9, Kubota was a problem. He knew your past. He knew what had happened 9 years before. You needed to silence him before he told anyone. 4. But last, and perhaps the most disturbing, you used Kubota as a test. You wanted to know how serious this nonary game was. Was it truly life or death, or simply a harmless prank? You convinced him to break the rules so you could see what would happen. That was why you killed Kubota. But he was only the first. Next was Nijisaki. While everyone was off looking for the missing parts for the Reds, you ran into Nijisaki near the big hospital room. However, because of your prosopagnosia, you didn't realize he was Nijisaki. Chiefly because, when you met him, he was dressed like Snake. That was why you thought Nijisaki was Snake.
No, that's not... That was Nijisaki? Why? How did...
I'll get to that. Anyway, you thought he was Snake. Snake was one of the kids in your experiment 9 years ago. You remembered him because he was the blind kid, but his presence made you think. Snake was one of my subjects 9 years ago. He probably hates me.
No shit.
But if that's true, why isn't he saying anything? Is he keeping quiet because he can't see? Or perhaps he's working with Zero to get revenge on me. Whatever the reason, anyone who knows my past is a threat. Before he tries anything, I need to get rid of him. That was when you decided you had to kill him. The murder weapon was Kubota's bracelet. You just waved it over the red. Verified your own number and then grabbed Nijisaki's arm and forced it over the scanner panel. Then, when the door opened, you kicked him in. 9 seconds later, the door closed.
And then he died.
And then 81 seconds passed. And poor Nijisaki was dead.
And you mean to say... Snake is still alive?
Yep.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm as good as new.
Hell yeah, Snake.
Thank you for killing the wrong man, but I can't say I like knowing that you wanted me dead.
Understandable, Snake.
Although, to be honest, even if you hadn't tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much.
Well, I wouldn't blame you.
Last but not least, let's talk about Musashido's death.
Yeah, how did you manage to do that?
When Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to me. Do you remember what you said?
Oh, a pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
I handed it to you, and you left the room. You had been in charge of the nonary project.
Oh, so we did that when we were in there. Oh, shit.
Of course you would have known the solution to every puzzle, which would mean that you also knew how to get out of the wheelhouse. All you had to do was place the watch in the indentation on the door to unlock it. With the door open, you could enter the captain's quarters. Musashido was there. Conveniently placed next to him was an axe that practically begged you to kill him with it. You picked up that axe and buried the blade deep in the other man's chest. One blow was all it took, and then you returned to the chart room as if nothing had happened.
God, I'm surprised he didn't get any blood on him.
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
I had no reason to say no, so I followed you to the wheelhouse. When we stepped inside, remember how you slipped your hand into my vest? You pulled out a piece of paper, the one I used to cheat during the vote. But that wasn't really what you were after. Your true purpose had been to slip the watch into my pocket. It wasn't a very good plan. Had way too many holes, and someone saying the wrong thing could have brought it all down around you. You must have been desperate. But what made you willing to risk it all to do it? Ace. Musashido's murder is the only one I don't understand. You obviously did it. But why?
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. Why did you do it? Like, the other two were, like, reasons. The first one was on purpose for a test. The second one was an accident. But why this one?
Because of this.
What's with the paper?
Just read it.
Oh?
Let's see. Number 1. There are 2 ways you might survive this ordeal. The first is to win the nonary game. The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past.
Oh, shit.
I have prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images captured by that camera will be streamed through a satellite and distributed across the world.
Oh, so that's why he did it. That's why there's the camera in that one room. Oh.
Simply look into the camera and repent. Once you have confessed everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters. Perhaps he will confess with you. The decision is yours. Do as you please. 0.
When I awoke in that room on D-Deck, I found that in my pocket. That was why I chose door 1 when we voted. If I went through that door, I knew I could get to the captain's quarters. As you said, I knew how to enter the wheelhouse. My plan was to find the pocket watch before anyone else. If I could, then my alibi would be set. At least, that was the plan. Unfortunately for me, you got to it first. That sleight of hand was the best I could manage on short notice.
You meant to kill him from the beginning then? Musashido, I mean.
I only knew Musashido was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters. I asked him, and he answered. He seemed groggy. Perhaps he had only just awoken from sedation. I suppose Nijisaki was in much the same state. He seemed confused and disoriented when I encountered him. But yes, you are correct. I intended to kill him from the beginning, even though I didn't know who he was. I proceeded to the captain's quarters in order to remove this so-called witness.
Ace, you figured it out, haven't you? You were being manipulated.
Yes, so it would seem.
Sorry, Daddy Ace. You've been boofed.
I was little more than a puppet, in many ways.
Oh, how the tables have turned, huh, buddy?
Everywhere I went, everything was already prepared. The Reds in the large hospital room were dismantled. Nijisaki was dressed like Snake. There was an axe in the captain's quarters. Musashido was delirious from the anesthetic, so he couldn't fight back. Nijisaki as well. In retrospect, I can't understand how I could have fallen into such a simple trap. But yes, this was a trap. It was Zero's trap. And I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I did everything he wanted me to do.
Yeah. By manipulating you, Zero was able to kill 3 people and keep the blood off his own hands. All of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this nonary game happened. Am I right, Santa?
Finally!
What the hell are you talking about? I don't know any...
Ain't no point trying to play dumb anymore, Santa.
Yeah, cut the crap, dude.
Actually, I guess I should call you Aoi Kurashiki, huh? My memory came back to me, kid. You're Aoi Kurashiki, no doubt about it. Never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you. But hey, I guess this was all part of your plan, right?
All according to his Keikaku. Keikaku means plan.
After all, the person who planned the nonary game this time around was Zero. And Zero's you.
Looks like you really do have your memories back, huh?
Ah, finally. No more bullshit.
Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it then, huh? Yeah, you got me. I'm Aoi Kurashiki.
Honestly, I did not expect Santa to be Zero, not gonna lie.
I was one of the kids in the nonary game 9 years ago. I made it out. So did Snake over there.
I honestly thought it was June, and I feel so bad, but June is dead, and who the hell is this bitch?
But there's one thing... No, I guess there's 2 things you got wrong. Number 1, I ain't Zero.
Oh, it's June then. It is June. Never mind. June is Zero. June is Zero.
What?
Wait, what?
Sure, I was helping Zero out, but I'm really more of an assistant, like a secretary. But an assistant's only an assistant. I didn't come up with all this. All I did was follow Zero's orders.
Then, if you're not Zero, who is?
It's June. I'm calling it. Calling it. $10. It's June.
Calm down there, Junpei. Didn't I say 2 things?
It's June.
I made one more mistake. Junpei, you just said all of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this nonary game happened. But that's not it. Revenge isn't the only purpose. There's another reason you guys were playing the nonary game. To save someone.
Who?
Save someone?
Alice?
Right. You were brought here to help my sister.
But your sister is dead.
Save Akane.
Akane's dead.
What the hell are you talking about? Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago in this room. I was there. I saw...
Huh?
What? What the hell? Where is she? Where's Akane Kurashiki? Ugh! Oh, my head! My head, it feels like it's gonna pop.
His head just fucking explodes, like in Scanners. God, I'm so confused though. Is that actually like June / Akane or like a fake? Like, did June like not actually die?
7! What the hell is going on?
I don't know. I just... Oh! I swear to God, my head feels like it's about to explode!
What was the Nonary Project? I'm sure you know already, but I'll tell you one more time. It was a project designed to test a particular phenomenon. And what was that phenomenon? For 2 organisms to communicate with one another in the absence of physical contact.
So she is still alive.
The morphogenetic field theory. Could human beings use these invisible fields to exchange information? That was what this experiment was conducted to determine. There were 2 separate locations. One was the Gigantic, and the other was a building in Nevada called Building Q. The 9 children trapped in Building Q were faced with numerous puzzles, copies of identical ones on the Gigantic. They were told to send their answers into the morphic field set and transmit them to their brothers and sisters on the Gigantic. The transmitters were put in Building Q, and the receivers were put on the Gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to be split up, but there was a mistake. Akane was a transmitter. She should have been in Building Q. However, for some reason, she was placed on the Gigantic with the receivers, like me. Perhaps she was mistaken for someone who was supposed to be in Group A. Whatever the case, Akane ended up on the Gigantic. I think I've told you enough. You get it, don't you? I'm pretty sure you know where this is going, Junpei.
Where what is going?
Don't play dumb. You know things you shouldn't. Things you couldn't. How did you know Ace had prosopagnosia? How did you know why Ace wanted to kill Kubota and how Nijisaki was killed?
Is this the 4th wall break?
Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo? And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in? How the hell did you open it?
Well, that's...
Oh! He knew because I knew. Junpei was receiving information that I sent to him through the morphic field set. Oh shit! I was one of those kids in the experiment, wasn't I? It's simple, really. How do I know the alternate futures then? Imagine a river that splits in 2, like an upside-down Y. The river flows from top to bottom from a single stream into 2 branches. Bruh, we're just breaking the 4th wall right now. It only flows in one direction. It can never flow backward. Information is the same way. It moves from past to the future, but never flows backward. That's why people at the river's source in the past will never know about the downstream in the future. But the people downstream will never know about one another either. Information only flows along the path of the river. But I am different. I can manipulate the morphic field set to collect knowledge from the future. I know what happens on either fork of the river, even though the people on either fork know nothing about one another. Now, who am I? I am I, the 9th letter of the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Yeah, I am I. But I am also 0. I am 0? I was 0 this entire time? Bruh. No, that's not true. I'm not really 0. Not yet. Perhaps you could say I am less than 0. Okay, alright. You got me, game. You got me. Alright, good job, game. You got me. I was almost about to go through an existential crisis there. So, am I -1 then? 0 is my future. In 9 years, I will be 0. Oh? Where'd she go? June. No, Akane. Where'd you go?
Santa!
Why is Clover... Oh, shit.
Freeze.
Santa's got the gun. Hell yeah, Santa! Let's go! Guess he picked it up when we weren't watching. Looks like he's turned the tables on Ace. Though, wonder how he likes having a gun to his head.
Get up.
Sure isn't about to take that gun off of him for a minute, is he? Ace isn't putting up any kind of fight. I mean, I don't think I would either. He just looks drained. I guess he's going for the door, huh? He doesn't need to verify to go through that door, but...
Hey, what's your plan, Santa? What are you doing?
He can't get through any numbered doors with just 2 people. What the hell is he thinking?
Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus. It's time for me to go make a wish come true.
Oh? That's it? That's all he's gonna give us? What the hell does that even mean? Shit, they're out. Oh, no. And now the gate's shut. And now the gate's shut. Looks like the rest of us are stuck in here. They're all looking at me. At least Seven's headache is gone. Seems to be alright. Well, I guess there's no harm in trying. See if this door still opens.
Damn. Well, it looks like this door isn't opening anytime soon.
Oh god, we're gonna fry to death.
You mean we're trapped?
So it would seem.
What the hell is Santa trying to do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what?
Have you considered where we are? There can really only be one thing Santa would do now.
Shit.
No. No, you can't be serious.
Oh, but he is. Shit, we gotta do something. Maybe we can still get out through door 9? There's the red. Yeah, alright, we can do this. I've just gotta... No, it's not gonna work. There's no way. The 5 of us can't open this door. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 equals 26. 2 plus 6 equals 8. Is there any combination that'll work?
Junpei, can I borrow your pen and notebook?
Sure, why not? I don't think I'm gonna need it. Ever again. Well, she certainly looks purposeful. Looks like she's writing equations. A lot of them. Huh? Aw, man, she doesn't look very happy. What? Hey, no need to be ripping pages out like that. Jeez.
What the hell are you doing, Clover? Give me that!
Alright, at least 7 got it away from her. Maybe now I can get a look at what she was writing. Let's see.
What?
And there's no other way?
Lotus. Oh shit. Are we sacrificing Lotus? I mean, she was a snake in the beginning, but she did kind of redeem herself with her hacking skills. Looks like she figured it out, though. Man, this is just too cruel.
It's okay. Go.
What? What?
Lotus.
No. No, Lotus, we can't do that to you.
Come on, you know we can't do that.
Don't give me that. I'm sure you'd love to get rid of me.
No, you were very entertaining, and you're my favorite MILF.
God damn it, you idiot!
Whoa, where the hell did that come from? Looks like she expected that about as much as I did.
Without... if you're not... Look, it'd be bad, alright?
For a cop, he sure doesn't have much confidence.
Bad?
Yeah. If there weren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job.
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm just not leaving you behind, alright? End of story.
7.
He's right. I'm not leaving you either.
Me too.
You didn't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
I mean, I look, you want to get out, but we can't abandon Lotus.
You're all idiots.
Yeah, but you're idiots. Act as tough as you want, Lotus. We can all see you're about to cry.
That being said, however, I doubt we would be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave Lotus behind.
Huh? Why?
I trust you remember what happened to Ace? I couldn't, see exactly what happened, but I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier, at the Red.
Oh, yeah.
No! What is this? Why? The digital route should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Just to see, why don't we give it a shot?
Give it a shot.
Yes, that is what I said.
Two plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 equals 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9.
You were right.
It ain't opening.
But it did open 9 years ago. The digital route was 9 then, I'm sure of it.
You think maybe they changed the settings?
Perhaps.
Shit. We can't get through the door. We can't get out. Walls are way too high. There's no way in hell we could get to that hole 7 popped out of 9 years ago. All we can do is stand here and stare at this door with a 9 on it. I guess this is it. This is the end. That can't be it, right? Akane? Wait. We're being June now? Oh shit. What? I was watching. I had watched everything that was reflected in his eyes. I was listening. Every sound that vibrated in his eardrums, I heard. Smelled, taste, touch. I felt everything he felt. I knew. I knew everything about him. What he was thinking, what he was feeling, what he was sensing. All of his feelings and worries and fears became mine. My mind, my consciousness was inside of him. Through the morphic fields that we were resonant and we were as one. I was him, and at the same time, I was an observer. It started with a tremendous noise like a clap of thunder. That was approximately 9 hours ago. A bomb had gone off on the ship we were on. Oh shit. That was when my resonance with him began. My resonant event melted into him and we became one, inside of Junpei. What? Somehow I found myself in Junpei's mind, 9 years in the future. I didn't lose myself. I was living in 2 realities at once. One was the present and the other was the future. Perhaps you can think of it as 2 movies showing on the same screen at the same time. Eventually, it becomes difficult to separate them and determine which movie is which. However, if I concentrated, I was able to focus on one or the other. Oh! That must be why June passes out. Because she's trying to focus on one part of, like, a mind to another. I'm so confused, though. Like, what's going on? That was why I was able to grasp what was happening in front of me.
Come on, over here!
That was my brother, Aoi. He was yelling. I followed him. Around me were 7 other children. They all looked like they were about my age.
Come on, hurry up!
We ran down a long, straight hallway and burst into the large hospital room. Everyone was arguing. 2 of the boys got into a fistfight. A girl was watching them begin to cry. I want to go home, she cried. I want to go home. Another girl slapped the crying girl and glared down at her. It has been 2 hours since the nonary game began. We were starting to fall apart. But just when all hope seemed to be lost, Light started talking. He was blind. 9 years later, we would call him Snake. Oh, so is Snake's real name Light? Or did they just call him that?
Hello? Everyone? Could you come over here for a moment?
He was older than most of us, and his voice had authority and dignity. The fights died down and we gathered around him.
I have a little sister. She is very important to me. Right now, she is over in Building Q, and is desperately trying to send information over to me. Her name is Clover, and today is her 9th birthday.
Okay, so Clover is 18, so she is legal enough to waifu, but I still don't want to waifu her. No, I'm not gonna waifu Clover. She's too precious. Also, Clover's a real name. Oh shit, it's not just a code name. So she somehow got a number that matched her name. As he spoke, he pulled something out from his pocket. In his hand were 9 4-leaf clovers.
I was going to give these to her as a birthday present. I was outside picking them when I was abducted. I'm sure I've already told you, but I am blind. For a man who can't see, collecting 9 of a very specific plant is, well, it is difficult. But my sister means a great deal to me. And I hope that these would show her how much I cared for her.
You know that one girl with the ponytail kind of looks like Lotus.
Since it's her 9th birthday, I thought 9 4-leaf clovers would be appropriate. Every one of you has a brother or a sister in Building Q with Clover. For their sake, we have to survive. We have to get off this ship. If we're going to do that, there are 3 things you have to remember. We need trust and love, and we have to have faith in one another. If we can take all 3 of those to heart, then I promise that good luck will come our way.
Is that boy right there, Junpei? I mean, that seems like a long, stretch, but I think that might be Junpei.
Did you know that the leaves on the four-leaf clover mean faith, trust, love, and luck? Those words are leaf words. So if you believe what I've told you, and you understand, then I want you each to have one of these. They're a promise between friends.
He gave a clover to each of us. I took one too. Eventually, he was left with only a single four-leaf clover. He had one last thing to say.
Don't ever forget, so long as you have that, we will always be connected. Do you understand?
When he finished detention, only a few minutes before it was gone, we were calm. After that, we ran around the ship for a while longer and opened several of the numbered doors until we finally found a door with the number 9 on it. In fact, there were 2 doors with 9 on them, and we found them in the chapel. We split into 2 groups and walked through the doors. Before long, we all found ourselves in a room with a ceiling that looked like an upside-down funnel. For some reason, this room had another 9, but this time it was only 1. But if there was only 1 door, that meant only 5 people could escape.
What are we gonna do? There aren't any other doors.
We began to panic. Then, as if things had not gone bad enough already. Oh no.
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
What? What's happening? What did that thing say? That didn't sound good.
My brother Aoi swallowed hard and answered.
I think it means this room is gonna burn.
Burn!
The plaque on the door says incinerator, and that voice said that the incineration is about to start. And incinerate means to burn.
Yeah, thanks, Human Dictionary.
No! Help me!
Abject terror filled the room as everyone began to scream and cry. Every pair of eyes were filled with despair. Then, 7! High up on the wall, a door opened and a man appeared. My boy 7! He was a huge, frightening mountain of a man as large as a bear. 9 years later, we would call him 7.
Don't worry, kids. I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you.
The rest happened just like 7 had said it did. The 4 of us who stayed behind were saved by 7. We crawled through the vent, away from the incinerator, and slid down into the hall. We came out on the other side of door 9. On the wall opposite door 9 was a set of double doors. We went through those doors and began to run up the spiral stairs. As we ran, I led the way. Behind me were Nona, my brother Aoi, Snake, and 7. Oh, so her name is Nona. Like Nonary game. Interesting. The other children, the ones who'd gone through door 9 before us, were up ahead. We ran and ran and ran. We leapt across as many stairs as we could and kept running. The stairs spiraled upward like a tornado. Eventually, I pulled ahead of the rest. Perhaps Nona had slowed them down. I didn't want to lose them as they slowed down as well. I didn't stop, but I glanced over my shoulder from time to time to see if they had caught up. That was when I realized.
Oh no, where is it? Did I drop Junpei's present?
Junpei. I knew if I had it with me when we passed through the vent. Then, had I dropped it when we slid out? I had to go back. I had to. But I knew I couldn't tell the others. They would stop me. I was sure of that. I didn't stop to think. I simply moved. I ran to the central hall, the room that connected to all the other areas of the ship. I hid in the shadows, and moments later I felt a rush of wind as they rushed past me, up the staircase. I waited until they were out of sight, then I ran. I moved as quietly as I could, down and down and down. Finally, I reached the bottom deck. I ran into the hallway and looked around frantically.
There it is!
It was just where I thought it would be, sitting under the opening of the vent. I ran over and snatched it from the floor, but as I ran back toward the stairs in freedom... Daddy Ace. The door to the incinerator opened, and a man stepped out. It was Hongo. Gentaro Hongo. 9 years later, we would call him Ace.
Ah, how wonderful to see you decided to come back.
Hi, Daddy. His smile made my blood run cold. It looked mechanical, as if someone had simply pulled up the corner of his mouth.
Come with me. We must continue the experiment.
I shook my head, eyes wide. Slowly, I began to walk backwards. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. Then I spun around and broke into a run. I felt Hongo's hand close over my left wrist.
I said, come with me.
There was an edge of insanity in his voice now. I pulled as hard as I could.
No! Stop! Let go of me! Let go!
I shook my body and flailed my arms, trying desperately to get Hongo to let go of me. But I was still only a child. I was no match for a man like Hongo.
Stop struggling, goddammit! Do as I tell you!
He heaved on my arm, trying to pull me into the incinerator. I screamed.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Oh god. Then suddenly,
Akane!
the door to the stairs flew open, and my brother, Owie, burst out of it. Behind him came Seven and Snake.
Akane!
He cried my name again as he leapt toward Hongo.
You came back!
I cried out. But then,
You're too late, idiot!
Hongo threw his full weight against my arm, pulling us both into the incinerator. The force of it threw me to the floor. I scrambled to my feet and looked toward the open number door. Hongo stood between it and me, but behind him I could see my brother, his fists clenched. But those fists never reached Hongo. With the cold, heartless screech of metal on metal, the door slammed shut. Hongo glanced at me mechanically, his face registering that there was an object there, but not anything he would consider a human being. Then he turned away and walked to the red that sat next to the door. He reached into his pocket and removed 2 bracelets. He waved them both over the scanner panel. 2 asterisks appeared to the red. He checked the screen and tossed the bracelets carelessly onto the floor. What was he doing? What was the point? He made no effort to explain himself, of course. He said nothing at all and walked past me as though I were nothing more than a rock by the roadside. A few moments later, 2 other doors slid shut as well. Why didn't she just go through them? Faintly, I could hear someone pounding on the door behind me. I turned around and ran toward the door with the 9.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
No, I'm about to be burned to death. I could hear a voice from the other side of the door. A worried, frightened voice.
Help me!
My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I could. My voice echoed lonely around the empty room.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here!
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door!
What?
Then it started again.
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Incineration will begin in 18 minutes.
Oh god.
Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Holy shit. Man, I knew what I was gonna say, but that is one hell of a creepy voice.
I knew it!
It's starting.
Santa started the incinerator.
Okay, we're back into the prison. Nice. Oh, it says Junpei Vision. What happens if I click this?
Fuck! Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
I guess clicking on it doesn't do anything.
What the hell? What the hell? What in God's name are you talking about? It's 9 years this and 9 years that, and when it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of fucking experiments. You aren't making any sense.
It's anime. When does it ever make sense?
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to explain it right now. I promise. I'll tell you everything once we get out of here.
But...
Lotus,
Incineration
we're gonna
will
die.
begin in 17 minutes.
Shit.
You know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn!
what kind of idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means.
Well...
God damn it! Okay, fine. I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want. But you have to do something for me. 7, figure this out.
What? Why me?
Just shut up and stop this thing!
How the hell?
There has to be some sort of emergency shut-off button.
There isn't anything like that.
How the hell do you know?
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Yeah, Lotus isn't happy about that. Can't really blame her. Wait. The floor. It's moving. Huh? What the hell is that? What else can I say about it, but...
What the hell is that?
That's what I just said!
What is that?
What else could I say? The floor opened and a machine rose up out of it. It looked like a computer. At least, it kind of did. There was a monitor, a keyboard, and a cross-shaped device of some kind. Something about the machine scared me, but I forced myself to walk up to it. I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off even more as I took their place and forced myself forward. Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass, drenched in tears. All I can see on the screen is a reflection of my own face. I'm looking kind of freaked out. I know I'm sweating like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. Okay, Junpei, just calm down, alright? Everything's gonna be okay. Gah! Man, I wish that thing would just shut up now.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
Shit. Alright, back to this thing. If it's only showing up now, then it's gotta be important. But what the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
Gah! Alright! Lotus is good with computers. Hey, we're all tense, lady. It doesn't mean you get to shove people around.
Okay, it's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
Sure, I'll just push buttons. I'm sure that'll... Well, at least it's on now. What's on the screen, though?
What is this?
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
It's got a bunch of numbers and letters scattered across a 5x5 grid. The numbers range from 1 to 8.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle,
the incinerator will stop? Yeah. Well, we can hope, right?
Alright, puzzle. How do you work? Oh man, that goddamn voice again.
Incineration will begin in 13 minutes.
Shit, 13 minutes. Can we really do this? My heart feels like it's gonna pop. My heart was pounding like it was about to explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Jumpy had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. I felt the seconds tick by as I stared at the screen, completely lost. My cheeks felt hot as tears flowed over them. Then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was muffled. I turned around. I pressed against the window and the entry door was a frightening, evil face. It was Hongo. How long had he been watching me?
Don't know what to do.
He was yelling, but his voice was still muffled.
It's simple, really. But I suppose I might as well tell you.
Please do, because I don't know.
To solve the puzzle on that machine.
That doesn't tell me anything. Dickhead. His laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. Bit my lip and glared at Hongo, struggling to hold back hot tears.
you're a terrible person! I hate you!
Oh my! How could you call a gentleman such as myself a terrible person? That's not very nice. I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty. You see? I've even left you a way out.
A way out?
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again. I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man.
Huh?
If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
The verification function of the red?
Then I remembered. Before Hongo left the room, he had scanned 2 bracelets into the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3. Say, Akane, what's your number?
I looked down at my left hand. The face on my bracelet showed a 5. 1 plus 3 plus 5 equals 9. Oh, so June was 5 before 6. Jeez. I ran to the door with the 9 on it. I grabbed the red and put my hand against the scanner panel.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
I hear Hongo's muffled voice from across the room.
I've already told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate. In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What kind of fool are you?
Why are you doing this?
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys.
Monkey.
Now start the experiment. Solve the puzzle.
I can't! I don't know how!
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
I can't!
Then you'll die. You'll burn alive. It's gonna be quite hot in there in a few minutes. I imagine it will be very painful.
Okay, Ace makes me dry now. His horrible laugh echoed across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it.
Incineration will begin in 10 minutes.
Shit. I was crying, great gulping sobs broken by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the monitor.
I can't! I just can't! There's no way! I can't figure this out!
What was I going to do? I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was, how was I going to die? My palms were sweating and the blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot. So hot. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest as if it would pound itself to pieces. I reached into my pocket. I wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come back to get. The doll Jumpy had given me. At least I had that. I held it tight with both hands and prayed.
Help me! Jumpy! Help me! Help me! Help me! Jumpy! 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 Please! Help me! Jumpy!
Are we going back to the present? Oh! Shit.
Akane?
Akane? Who the hell is Akane?
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
Several notes don't understand. I think Clover and Snake have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me, and I think Snake may have figured it out. No, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. Where'd she go? Maybe over here.
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane! Say something!
I'm giving up on you. Fuck. Did something break our connection? I swear, I just heard her. Shit.
Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy?
Oh, shit. I spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course. But I heard it so clearly. Like he was right there.
Jumpy!
I screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy!
I think I get it now.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
Shit.
Jumpy, we don't have time!
As quickly as I could, I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it!
And I do. I get everything now. At last, I finally understand what all this means. I know why the Nonary games were held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. So this is some fucking time travel shit. Oh my god. This is insane. Listen, I'm here for the escape room, but I did not expect, like, time travel. I can't believe it, but there's only one possible answer. June is... Zero is... Akane Kurashiki. I knew it. I knew it all along. I should have placed money on it. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago now. No, she's trying to save herself right now. That means that there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is all some sort of insane plan. I will save her. I will save Akane Kurashiki. I must save her no matter what.
Incineration will begin in 6 minutes.
Shit! The voice reminded me of how much time I had left.
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, alright? I promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die. I promise. So don't worry, all right? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. It felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with my feelings for him. Alright, no time to get to work, Junpei. Is Snake talking to them about something? Whatever, doesn't matter. Get out of my way.
Hey, what are you...
Just trust me, okay?
Silos, I didn't mean to snap, but there's a lot more at stake here than your pride. I'll apologize later, alright? Now let's have a look at this thing. We've got numbers all over this grid. I think the panels are out of order, so I just need to switch these out. Staring at it isn't going to accomplish anything. I'll just have to try it.
Just think of what I did all those times before. I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem.
Oh god, we're screwed. How am I gonna figure this out? Oh, it's supposed to say password? Oh shit. My god. Please enter the password. I don't know the password! Password? What's the password? I don't know the password, fuck. The screen appeared after I solved the last puzzle. Maybe the hint was in that last one? What? So is it 9? The puzzle. The answer ended up being password. And after it was an extra space. 9th square. Maybe that's the password? The 9th square? I swear to god, is the password password? No, it's not. Okay, 7's not that dumb. Not 7. 0. Is it 9? Oh! It was just fucking 9! 2 plus 4 plus 7 plus 8 equals
Yes!
8.
That's it!
I got an achievement. Is that your final answer? So I guess this is our last puzzle.
Akane! Did you get it?
Yes, I did! I solved it! I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied everything you did! Now I just have to press enter!
Then what the hell are you waiting for? Push it!
Okay, I will!
I hit the enter key.
Emergency shutdown command has been confirmed.
We did it!
Incineration system has been disabled.
Jumpy! It worked! It worked! The incinerator shut down! It worked!
Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him, but they were a little different sort of tears. A wonderful feeling of accomplishment and relief flooded my body. At the same time, what strength I had left disappeared, and I had collapsed on the floor. For a while, I just laid there, laughing and crying and enjoyed being alive. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst. Aww.
Whew.
I can't quite believe I did that. But I am so glad. So glad. I feel like my heart's on fire. No, I don't have time to be thinking about that kind of shit. I need to tell Akane.
Akane! Sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
Oh, of course, that's fine!
I wiped the tears from my eyes and nodded vigorously, even though I knew he couldn't see me. Then I looked over at the corner of the floor. There was the 2 bracelets hung up behind.
Now.
Well, 7 of those don't look particularly happy with me. Not a very nice look to give someone who just saved your lives, guys.
Junpei, are you...
Okay?
Shut it.
Right, okay, so maybe they have a reason to be pissed off. So what if I haven't pressed the enter key yet? Alright, nothing will hold me back now. Here goes. Wait.
Incineration will begin in 90 seconds.
Aww, and we're still dead. Okay, well, we tried.
It doesn't sound like it's stopping.
What the shit? Why isn't it stopping?
Okay, maybe I didn't hit the key hard enough. Just hit it again. And again. And again. Okay, that's not working either. The alarm's still going off. What the hell is going on? I've got all the right numbers in the right boxes. It's perfect. So why the fuck isn't this thing stopping?
Incineration will begin in 60 seconds.
Shit, we got a minute to live. Wait, of course. That's what the numbers showed up after the puzzle meant. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8. Snake, Clover, me, 7, and Lotus. Then, door 9. No, that's it. That number on the door isn't a 9. That's not even a number.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that...
Holy shit. Of course. We just have to put the right number onto the red and...
Incineration will begin in 30 seconds.
Run, guys! Get to the door! Run!
Shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Don't have much time. Man, I sure hope they can just trust me on this one. We are all fucked. Alright, no time to explain, just go.
Quick! Verify your numbers on the red! Verify? Who?
What combination?
All of us! We all need to verify!
Is that supposed to be a cue?
Why? You really think this is a good time to ask questions? Just do it!
Hurry, 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 hurry.
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds.
Shit! Hurry! Oh god.
7, 6,
Oh god.
5,
Oh god.
4, 3, 2. Central gate has been opened. Incineration system has been disabled.
Holy shit. Oh, boys, we live. We live, boys. Oh, thank fucking Christ. No, no time to be happy. Time to go.
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes. Go, go, go!
Come on, guys, move it. Okay, they're all through. Move it, Junpei. Just in time. Now find the dead. And there goes the door. No, don't calm down yet. You're not done. We still gotta find the dead. Are we good? Are we fucking good?
Shit. Looks like we made it, huh?
Man, that guy sure can laugh when he wants to. Looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. Snake is shaking his head wearily. I just want to take a nap, but...
Akane? Akane! Can you hear me? Akane!
I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel. But nothing. The door opened. Standing in front of it was my brother.
Akane!
Oi!
I cried his name, even though my voice was almost gone from screaming, and leapt into his arms.
Oh, oi!
Bruh, I am so fucking confused.
Akane!
I buried my face in his chest and cried again. I cried and I cried and I cried. The steady thump of his heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. Its beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him as far as they would go and held him as tight as I could. Just to be there felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt the warmth of another human body in what seemed like an eternity. I just wanted to stay there in his arms forever. But I couldn't. The moment I'd passed through the door, my bracelets had begun to count down to death. I left away from him and looked around. The door had already closed. I spotted the dead only a short distance away. It took me only a moment to get to and scan all the bracelets. I left the ones Hongo had dropped on the scanner panel. That was it. Took a deep breath and looked around again. The huge detective who we called 7 in 9 years and Snake, the blind boy, were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open.
Alright, let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again.
Aoi was right. It was time we got moving. The mention of Hongo seemed to jar 7 and Snake out of their surprise, and they nodded. We took off running up the spiraling stairs to freedom. Time for more running. What if they can just get us out here? No wonder we're running so hard. My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear. God, I can't wait to breathe real air again. Huh? Is Seven talking?
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something?
What's up?
That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why'd it open?
Yeah, all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26. That makes our digital route 8.
But 26? I don't know.
It shouldn't have opened.
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
Huh?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
Yeah. What are the 2 numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
Then how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there. B, C, D, etc.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10. B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on.
So, what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 27?
Yeah.
Well, the numerical digits are the same. So, I guess you'd add alphabetical digits. E is 14, F is 15, G is 16.
H is 17, I is 18, J is 19.
So it's a Q, right?
K is 20, L is 21, M is 22.
I knew it! It's a Q!
N is 23, O is 24, P is 25.
Yeah, and? What comes after that?
Q!
Q.
I knew it!
26!
And what does that mean?
Wasn't a 9 on the door.
It was a Q! A fucking lowercase Q!
I honestly thought it was a P at first, but then I had to spell it out in my head.
Yep, that's pretty much it. I guess to put it another way, you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
Hang on, we're running. God, my thighs are killing me, but at least you're getting a good workout. I swear, any moment now, I'm gonna tear a muscle. I feel like every single cell in my body is dying for air. Damn, every breath I take is a chore now. I feel like my lungs are gonna burst. Maybe just a short rest. No, can't stop. Don't have time. Come on, legs. There can't be many more of these steps left. Let's run. Run like a bullet down a rifle barrel. It's like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. I feel like we're running along the back of a giant coiled dragon. Finally. You know, out of context, these noises sound really wrong.
Whew.
Jesus, I can barely breathe. No, Junpei, no time to rest. Pull yourself together. You're almost there.
All right, I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
Yes, we're finally here.
Please do.
Sure, you look like a big, heavy door. But you're the only thing standing between me and my freedom. But even more important, you're the only thing standing between me and Akane. You're gonna open. And you're gonna open now. Is this freedom? I felt a hand on my shoulder. Is that the ocean I hear? It was Aui's. He gave it a small, reassuring squeeze. I was so happy I felt like I could melt. My heart was at peace. And not only because my brother and I were back together again. Thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us who had been kidnapped. We escaped! We were finally able to escape from the gigantic. Let's go! On the distant horizon, we could see the faint outline of the ship as it sank. It gave a thunderous roar as it finally stopped between its waves. Its last cry echoed across the ocean, and then it was gone.
It's over.
Aoi whispered.
Yeah.
It was over. It was finally over. Or was it? Was it really? No, that was wrong. That wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. This was only a prologue to what would happen in 9 years. Yes, finally, air! Gah! Damn, that sun is bright. Guys, we're free! I can barely see anything. Huh, I gotta admit, this doesn't look quite like... Wait.
No way.
What? You have gotta be shitting me.
What?
It can't be.
This is...
This is the building in the Nevada desert.
Are you fucking kidding me? This entire time, we were in a building and not a ship? You're joking. I mean, at least we didn't drown, I guess, but still. What the fuck?
The mock experiment building.
Oh my god. This whole time we were in Building Q.
Honestly, oh my god, my brain fucking hurts. Sure enough, that's a desert out there, with mountains all around it. Hello there, son. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. I don't think I've ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Huh. Did I just hear something fall? Our bracelets! The bracelets! Right, our bracelets. I guess I never really got a good look at the underside of one of these. Let's see what's inside you. Just a little electronic chip, like in an ATM card. That's it. There's nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. Oh my god. We've been boofed. There was never a detonator to begin with. Bruh. Figures.
Akane.
Then what made 9 explode? Heh. Guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl. I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind. Oh, wait, is this it?
Are you okay?
Aww.
Oh, come on. This is nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look okay.
It was just before the end of elementary school. Jumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill, looking down at the town as the sun slowly set.
How does it look then?
He was half serious and half joking. I thought about it for a minute first. Oh!
Well, let's see.
What the fuck happened to you?
It looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing and growing.
What does that even mean?
Junpei grinned in.
Ow, 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 ow.
See? I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless. You can't beat 5 8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Yeah, but I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something.
Oh, there's a car. Look at the Nevada desert go past. For an SUV, this thing had a pretty smooth ride. Sure was nice of someone to leave it for us outside the buildings, keys in the ignition and gas in the tank. Huh, how convenient. Almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, we jumped in and now here we are, screaming across the desert. Lotus is over there in the passenger seat. Snake and Seven and I are squeezed into the backseat here. But I still can't believe we let her drive. Oh god, is Clover driving?
Woohoo! This is so fun!
Okay, who let the Yachty drive?
This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around, and there's no speed limit.
Why do I feel like she had her license taken away at least, like, once?
Hey, Clover, watch those bumps, alright? This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, all right? Suck it up.
Why don't you drive, Seven?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
He doesn't have an international license.
Oh, but you do? How?
Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up. And Clover, there's no need to slow down.
Lotus, you bitch.
The car Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out. There's no doubt about it.
Then we've got to hurry if we want to catch them, don't we?
Sure thing.
Oh, shit. God damn it, she doesn't have to drive so fast. I mean, I didn't even think a car like this could go this fast. For sure, throwing up a lot of dust. It was a couple hours after we'd run into the junior high students. They'd been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline. Oh, then I'm glad Junpei went after them. The moment we saw that they were doing, Jumpy ran up to them furious.
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
Psychopaths? Then he jumped on them. He quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I could.
Help me! Officer, please! You have to come with me!
The policeman and I headed back to the hill. All we found was Jumpy sprawled on the ground with her face covered in big swelling lumps.
You couldn't run away after you threw the kitty to me?
I asked him. He stuck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth where a tooth had fallen out.
Yeah, I guess I could've.
Then why didn't you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
Because of what they were doing to the kitty.
Yeah, that too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester. Remember?
What murders?
Oh, you mean the bunnies.
Oh, bunnies. Oh, God, I'm glad you tried to beat him up. Little psychopaths.
Yeah, the bunnies.
You plucked some grass from the ground and tossed it into the wind.
They asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits. I couldn't forgive them for that, so I...
Aw, Junpei.
Hey, there's still some stuff I don't get.
Of course, they probably don't know any more than I do.
Like Ace. Well, guess I should say Gentaro Hongo. Why did he create the Nonary Project? Anybody? Any ideas?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Well, yeah, I guess I could.
He's still in the trunk, I assume?
He's in the trunk? Why is he in the trunk of the car? Yeah, he is. Why is he in the trunk? They literally just kidnapped an old man. Still tied up on the semi with his mouth taped shut. His eyes just look empty. No motion. He looks just like he's just given up. I wonder if he even cares what happens to him anymore.
Hey, were you listening to us?
Yeah, go ahead and try to pretend you weren't, you old bastard. Let's get that tape off your mouth.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
You could at least look at me when you talk to me, man.
I only wanted to see the faces. Human faces.
Okay, well that's a stupid reason. Fuck you.
I thought if I could gain the ability to access the morphic field set, then perhaps I could see faces. By peering into people's minds, you could understand how they were processing the expressions of others.
That's it?
Yes. If you want to put it simply, but if you are looking for a more philosophical answer, I can supply that as well. You see, the human collective consciousness...
I think that's enough out of you, pal. Time for the tape to go back on. Yeah, please do. I'm tired.
Alright, so what's your second question?
You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
Well, somebody's a little nosy.
Well, my next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing. What's the deal with that?
Well, see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own, hoping I'd catch him when he finally slipped up. During the course of my investigations, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic. I also found out about Bourdain and Alice.
Oh.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature?
Sounds like Hongo has something to say. Alright, fine, I'll let you talk, but you gotta behave.
What?
Alice doesn't exist.
I mean, she wasn't in the coffin, so I guess.
9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it. The root of a peculiar plant. My research determined that it was a member of the genus Madrigora, of the family Solanaceae.
Looks like a hand.
I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it. I used that extract to create Soapily. Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew rapidly.
Shit, this is gonna go on forever. Tape's going back on, Hongo. Thank you. Thank you. The rest of my questions can wait a bit. For now, I think I'll just enjoy the ride. Or try to, in this case, with fucking, Clover's driving.
Here, this is for you.
What's this?
This is, for you, doll. His name is Junpei.
Jumpy pulled something out of his pocket and shoved out his arm toward me. In his hand was a doll made of yarn small enough to fit in his palm.
Jumpy, are you sure it's, for you, doll?
Huh? Yeah, the lady at the shop said so that means it's for you, right?
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
Oh no! Oh my god. Junpei, you gave her witchcraft.
Wait, what? That's... Oh, man. Oh, man.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for, right?
Inflicting harm on your enemies.
Yeah, I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea then.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
Well, you know how after June, we aren't gonna get to see each other too much?
June, aw, summer.
I mean, we're gonna be in different schools, and I just thought I'd, you know,
Oh, okay, well, how about we call it June then?
Okay.
Aww.
So, I wanted to give you this.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Yes. I, head of tribe.
Maybe don't do that. Don't do that. That does not age well in today's society.
This doll, traditional charm of tribe.
Junpei, this is not aged well in today's times. Don't do that.
So I give this. It me. So we always together.
Oh God, this is too painful.
Oh, Jumpy.
If something bad, then hold and pray. I go wherever you are. So here, take.
God, where the fuck did he get that doll? I reached my hand out and picked up the doll gently.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face and fell into June's tiny young body.
Oh, Jumpy. I'll never forget you. I promise.
Jumpy looked straight into my eyes and said just 5 words.
I'll never forget you either.
Aww. The sky was beautiful crimson red as it melted down toward the horizon. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. We sat, bathed in the warm light of evening. Just the two of us, leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. The sun set and we still didn't leave. We watched in silence as the darkness deepened, and one by one, the lights of the town began to flicker on. There's still one thing I don't get. To be honest, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned, and also the only one that's really important. It has to do with June and Akane. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator on the Gigantic. But she's still alive now, as June. But how? Was it because I tapped into the morphic field set and saved her 9 years ago? Yeah. Alright, let's say that makes some kind of insane sense. Yeah, at this point I'm pretty sure we're done with solving mysteries. Everybody's brains are fried from this game. If I did that, then... How do I make sense of what Seven remembers? Who knows? Snake makes sense. He's blind. He couldn't have seen her body anyway. But Seven? He said he was sure he saw it. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Or wait, maybe that's not it at all. There is one other logical explanation. Was what you told me the truth, Seven? You look satisfied. No. No way. He couldn't.
Hey, look! Over there. There's somebody next to the road.
What do you mean?
Huh?
What?
Ooh, hitchhiker? What? Alice? What? The burning gaze of the Nevada sun pounded on her head. The desert around her rippled with heat. Wait. What? Standing there on that shimmering plain was a woman, her arm out and her thumb up. It would not be long before Jupi realized who she was. It's Alice! Wait, that's it? That's the end? You're just gonna end it like that? On God. I just got the achievement. Don't forget your towel. Thanks.